away, break, or be alone. I'm gonna break away, break away, break away, break. I'm coming home. I'll try to be yours tonight. I'm gonna love you like I know I should love you, but we're tearing apart. I'm gonna love you, but I just see the sign to lose my way on. Take it all away and save me tonight. I'm gonna love you 'cause I know I should love you, but we're falling apart. Gonna love you like you said I would. I'm gonna promise that I'll be the man I should. I'm gonna break away, break away. I'm gonna break away, break away. I'm gonna break away, break away. I'm gonna break. I'm gonna break. I'm gonna love you like I know I should love you, but we're tearing apart. I'm gonna love you, but I just need a shine to lose my way in your heart. Take it all away, come on, save me tonight. I'm gonna love you 'cause I know I should love you, but we're falling
It's the Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
I suppose we should get going.
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Quality Tam Tuesday, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
We are live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Dex, Steve-O, Morning Invasion. Brought to you by Preston Hart. Screen printing, live printing, graphic design. PrestonHart.com. We got Star 88 t-shirts. We got Morning Invasion t-shirts you can check out. Support the station, guys. Hey, how's everybody doing? What's going on? What's up, Winfred? Thieves? Hiram? Good morning, folks. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. You can go watch the show right now. Star 88. Search it. Subscribe. Comment. Be a part of the show. We're looking for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the week. And we're getting close, guys.
We really are. This is awesome.
So get there. Go subscribe. Share it with your friends. If you need help, if you don't know how to subscribe, just let us know. We'll help you.
Make a sweet little video.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Google account.
It really does mean something to us. So we really do need your help. If you haven't subscribed, please go do that. YouTube.com/star88fm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pray for Steve-O. He's not doing very well. He was involved in a car accident recently.
It was, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. Yesterday was actually my least favorite day of this whole ordeal. I had to go to the collision repair specialist. They said a bunch of things, and I was like, well, that's no fun. And then I finally just had to go to urgent care. Dude, my back hurts.
You look cross-eyed right now. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, muscle relaxers, so.
Oh, Be careful, man.
I had half of one last night. They asked me, well, what do you want? And I'm like, I've been taking ibuprofen. I'm not good with drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, well then we'll prescribe you this, but it's like, just take half of one at bedtime. And I'm like, okay. I'd never had anything like that before.
Yeah.
Nope.
Were you floating?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was bad. I didn't like it. I mean, I loved it, I guess.
Sure. It takes away the pain, for
Asked
sure.
Chrissy. She kept pulling out her phone, and I'm like, you're not posting this.
You got to let her do it.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I meant like my back hurts.
I bet.
But here's what's crazy. I went to urgent care because I'm like, dude, I was in a car accident and I'm in a lot of pain. And they were like, here's some muscle relaxers. I'm like, well, what do I do now? Like, I've heard I should go to a chiropractor or like a physical therapist or something. And they're like, oh, well, you should talk to your primary doctor about that. And I'm like, why am I here?
Jeez.
This is why I don't go to doctors.
Yeah, it's...
Because they can't go to a chiropractor or a physical therapist without a referral from a doctor. So I went to the doctor and they said, oh, yeah, well, you got to go to your doctor.
Sounds like a pain, man.
It is?
Literally.
Yeah. Here, up here, back here.
Yeah, I've gotten into a car accident before, but I was fine. And I've never had anybody, I usually was the idiot that wrecked the car.
Okay.
So...
Yeah,
I've never gone
stopped.
through what you're going through.
I was stopped and the girl was distracted, texting,
Yeah.
doing like 35 or 40.
Ugh.
No brakes, just into the back of me.
Sorry, man.
So,
You should probably get a wheelchair and a neck brace.
you joke, but I'm like, will you wheel me around?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
I'll wheel you around. Do it.
sucks.
Yeah. Pray for Steve-O.
Yes, please do. And like poor Mazdarth, I'm like, please be okay.
Mm-hmm. You love that car.
Yeah.
Probably too much.
Hey, it's my idol. Just kidding.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, and God was like, cool, bro. Because now their insurance is supposed to pay for everything. And they're like, oh, well, went to the repair place that their insurance, of course, suggested me to go to. And it's like aftermarket this and aftermarket that.
Oh, man.
And I'm just
So you don't have to do that, right? You don't have to go there? If their insurance company says, hey, you got to go here, you can say no and go to another place, and they have to?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys can text in 505-585-LIVE. It's 505-585-5483.
Oh, see? Look at this. Somebody chimed in and said, breaking medication in half exposes the contents inside, thus making your body absorb it 10 times more quickly. Yeah, I believe
Oh,
that.
man. I didn't know that.
I didn't either until last night when I took it, and then I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
I missed the second half of the NCAA college basketball game.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything there. Gosh, man. Michigan. Oh, you had it.
You mean
The first 10
missed
minutes.
again?
Missed again.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's good.
missed again.
Okay.
Oh,
You all right?
yeah.
Yeah. Villanova beat Michigan last night to win its second NCAA title in 3 years. They're tough, man. Michigan hung in there for a little bit, but, man, we couldn't make a shot. And so somehow, some way, we just kind of fell apart and
Okay.
gave up. But, I stopped watching with about 8 minutes left in the second half. I'm like, I'm gone. See you later. I'm going to bed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't really need to talk about it anymore, though.
Okay. All right.
Coming up on the show, we have Jimmy O. Yang. He's a celebrity. He's an actor. He's a comedian. He stars on Silicon Valley.
Yep.
And he also has a new book out called How to American, an immigrant's guide to disappointing your parents.
I love it.
Apparently his parents wanted him to be a doctor, get a normal job, You know, the whole comedian actor thing for
Yeah.
parents sometimes is like, no, you're not going to make it. And he's like, oh, yes, I am. And so that's kind of what the book is about is, you know, how his family, you know, told him, you know, I don't want you doing this. We don't want you to being an actor.
He was in Patriots Day, bruh.
Kids, don't listen to your parents. Just kidding. You need to listen to your parents. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, we can talk more about that coming up.
I'm stoked.
What else? We got 41 prequels to go over. Sequels and remakes
Oh, gosh.
that are coming out this year.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Yeah. 41.
41?
Prequels, sequels, and remakes coming out this year. We'll go over that. Got a lot to look forward to. It's April,
Yeah, a whole lot of rehashing.
which I'm okay with sometimes.
I'm
all
okay
right.
with, yeah,
I'm all right.
sometimes.
I'm okay with it.
If we're ever finally going to get a Bill and Ted 3, I'm definitely okay. We
Yeah.
watched their interview this morning, and it was like, yep, give me that movie.
So is it not 100% yet, or is it happening?
They've got the script. They've got the actors.
But they have the
They've
script,
got the
okay.
director.
Oh, that might
They need a
more than they
studio.
used to.
They need a studio, and I don't understand. Guys, if I had money, if you're listening, Keanu, I know he listens from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Mr. Reeves, I will do this.
You'll invest.
Yep. I'll take out a second mortgage on my home. I'll invest.
Yeah.
Let's make this movie happen.
I think it would be kind of interesting to see how the whole movie making business works.
Yeah.
Because I know that most I don't know if most or all movies, they go out and reach for investors, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And they get really rich people to be like, okay,
Sure.
I could probably make money off of this. It's like the stock market.
Maybe. But with Keanu Reeves, how can you go wrong?
Right.
He's
And
my favorite human.
I feel like that's a no-brainer because it's probably not going to take a lot of money to make, and it's going to make a ton of money.
Nostalgia's like rampant right now. Everybody wants like to go back and reminisce.
Mm-hmm.
Think of other movies from the 80s that like what other movies would you want like a sequel right now of from the 80s? Childhood.
Well, they always kind of talked about a Goonies too, but they never pulled the trigger on that.
Yeah.
I think they had a script and everything.
Can't
at one
do
point.
it. No Corey Haim.
Yeah.
Not even worth it. Wait. I'm medicated. That was Sean Astin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They could totally do it.
Corey Feldman was in Goonies.
Yes.
Close.
The Coreys. Mm-hmm. I know, but I mean, I was thinking it was Feldman and Haim, but I'm like, that's License to Drive.
Yeah.
That's Dream a Little Dream.
Ooh, let's get a sequel
That's
to License
the Lost
to Drive.
Boys.
Lost Boys, they did a sequel to that, and it was awful.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, that's because they didn't have like the original cast minus Corey Feldman.
Yeah, it was all Corey Feldman's idea.
Yeah.
Terrible.
If you don't have the original cast, you've got nothing. Which is why Bill and Ted 3 would be great.
Yeah.
Got the cast. I don't know. Mm-hmm. How about Kroll 2?
Oh, by the way, I lost my mind
Yep.
in Ready Player One.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I almost cried because that was my favorite movie.
Dude.
I loved Kroll.
Guys, there's so much nostalgia in Ready Player One.
Yeah.
I can't comprehend people who gave it a bad review. Saying it was like one of Spielberg's worst movies. I'm like, you're out of your
You're
mind.
Crazy. I don't get it, man. I don't understand.
Out of your mind.
I wonder if it's because a lot of the movie did take place in the virtual reality world. So
What?
I liked it, but I just wonder if a lot of people didn't like the whole virtual reality thing.
Yeah.
Except the races, man. Those races those were epic. And the battle scene at the end. Oh.
What's
Planet
crazy is
Doom?
there was a lot of movies they wanted to include that they weren't able to.
Really?
One of the main sequences of the film was like not an accident, but it wasn't supposed to happen that way. And it just happened because they couldn't get the licensing for the movie they wanted to do.
Wow.
And now, because of that, there's a scene in the film that most people are praising as like the best moment of the film. I don't want to ruin it, but
Oh, I got another sequel.
okay.
Over the Top 2.
Oh gosh.
Sylvester Stallone looks great. He can be a grandpa, and
the kid now is
Yeah.
like trying to. Yeah, that was called Creed,
Oh yeah, it's true.
which was awesome.
So good. Yeah.
They're already doing the next films of my favorites when I was a kid. They're called Star Wars,
Yeah, they are.
and they're never going to stop.
Yeah, they've done Star Trek. Yeah, you guys can chime in. Let us know. Is there any 80s movies out there that you would like to see a sequel to?
That
they
you
haven't
would
done yet?
actually like to see a sequel to, or that you think they're going to? We were talking this weekend, remember? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's Bill's favorite movie ever. And he was saying, what if it was that now Ferris is a dad and his kid is like trying to pull some shenanigans. But
Yeah.
how do you pull shenanigans on Ferris?
Right?
Ferris knows how to do everything.
Yes. I like that. It's good.
Would you want to see that movie?
I would. I mean, I'd watch it. I'm going to watch Cobra Kai,
Yeah.
you know?
Man, we do have a big old list coming up. There's a lot of remakes happening.
Yep.
It's because we're now grown-ups paying for things.
505-338-3700 if you'd like to call into the show. Let's see what else we got going on this morning. We'll check some voicemails coming up, and let's do some good news.
Good news, ladies and gentlemen.
Good news is good news, and the good news is
I've got good news and good news.
Pretty good.
Put some good in your morning.
Good news, there's a monkey jumping on houses in the neighborhood.
This is a pretty cool story if you haven't heard about it yet. There's a 7-year-old kid in Oklahoma named Madden Humphreys. He was born with a cleft palate and had surgery to repair it. And he was also born with 2 different colored eyes. How cool is that?
It's like my dog.
Yeah, exactly. One's blue and the other one's hazel. He made a video last summer about being bullied, and it got a few 100,000 hits on Facebook. He told kids to not be poop heads to each other.
Oh.
I love that. That's good. And now he's back in the news because of a new friend he's got. His mom was recently on a Facebook support group page for parents of kids with cleft palates. And someone showed her a photo of a cat that looked just like Madden. Its left eye is blue, just like his, and its right eye is hazel. And it also has a cleft lip. Turns out it was at a shelter in Minnesota, so a bunch of friends and random strangers chipped in to pay for a road trip. Then they drove up north and adopted it.
That's crazy.
Now a bunch of photos of them are making the rounds online, and Madden's mom says they're inseparable.
Oh,
Look.
dude.
Look at those eyes, man.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Yep. Cat has the same color eyes as him. They're
That's-
almost identical.
Kind of creepy.
It is a little creepy, but
Like looking
awesome.
at them both, I'm like, okay, well. They always say that like you start to resemble what your animal looks like. Yeah.
Is that what they say? Is that why married couples that have lived together for so long, is that why they kind of look like each other sometimes? You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Sometimes you go, man, they could be brother and sister.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sorry, Chrissy. Really sorry.
I say that about you two all the time. Oh, man, this young man has the most beautiful eyes ever. I don't understand why kids are just, they can be so dumb.
That's not like Rocket, my dog.
Yeah. Rocket's
like
not
a-
blinded on one of his eyes, is he?
No.
Because usually you see that, and sometimes if it's blue, they'll be blind.
Our boy Stefan Christian. I spent Easter evening with him. He got a new puppy. Same thing. One blue eye, one brown eye.
That's cool. Yeah, you don't see that very often in people, do you? Doesn't
David Bowie.
Does he have 2 different color eyes?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Does he?
Ugh.
Let's see.
Are you being serious right now? It's David Bowie.
You know what? You're like Mr. I know everything, so why would I know that?
That's like common knowledge. Me and Steven were talking about the fact that both of us tried to name our animal David Bowie, and our families didn't go for it.
See, I'm Googling it, and it's not even coming up.
That's because, okay.
Unusual eyes.
Yeah, look, bro.
He's got a glass eye, that's why.
No, he does not have a glass eye.
Wow.
How did you never know this? Do you even like Labyrinth? Gosh. gosh.
You know what? Even if I noticed that in Labyrinth, I would have thought it was part of the movie. Like they did that on purpose.
You're crazy.
Not that he actually had those colored eyes. Man, he does have some pretty eyes.
Okay.
They're beautiful.
Sorry, guys, we lost Dex to David Bowie eyes.
He's got David Bowie eyes. Sorry.
I sing that so often to Rocket. That is so funny.
He's got David Bowie eyes?
Yes,
really?
dude. Just like that.
He's got David Bowie eyes.
Yeah, I sing to my dog.
Let's see. People.
Oh, my gosh.
Different colored eyes.
Lost him, guys. Lost him down the rabbit hole.
Man. Okay.
You hear me okay?
Oh, wait. Come on. Is that for real?
No, that's not.
Okay. Thought Jack Bauer for a second had two different color eyes.
He does not.
That's ridiculous. Okay. I think I'm going to get those colored contacts.
Okay.
I want two different colored eyes. What colored eyes would you want if you could pick?
I like my brown eyes.
You look pretty cool with blue.
Yeah. His name's Jack, my son.
Yeah, he does have beautiful
Same
blue
facial
eyes.
features except all of the good colors.
Yeah.
Blue eyes, reddish hair.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What is Luke? Luke has brown eyes?
Mm-hmm.
What's Brody?
Brown.
Brown?
Brown eyes, blonde hair. We got like all three. Brody's brown eyes, blonde hair. Luke is dark hair and dark brown eyes. And Jack is blue eyes and red hair. So.
Quite the mix there.
Yeah.
Quite the mix.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Quality Tam coming up at 9. Tam, she was so funny, guys, when we were doing Easter Sunrise service. She'll be joining us. And I'm sure she's going to talk about her technical difficulties. She was texting me talking about how I think things went pretty bad for her on stage. I don't know. I didn't hear anything, but
yeah, I didn't
according
either,
to
so
her,
I'm like, what?
She said there was technical difficulties, so I'm sure she's got a whole story about it coming up. It's coming up at 9. Who knows? Buck might show up too. You never know with that guy.
That's very true.
505-585-LIVE. You want to text into the show. YouTube.com/star88FM. Go there, subscribe to the channel. And Good Morning Facebook Live. You can go there and share the page and watch the show and comment. Good morning, Carrie, Thebes, Sam. Okay. Come on, man. You know what? Hang up on yourself, Sam. Gosh. Go there. There's some crazy people there on Facebook Live. All right, we're live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. When we come back, we will do a round of headlines. Hang on.
The Morning Invasion.
Next message. I usually call in and joke every morning, but I wanted to keep it real for a second. Everybody knows why Star 88 is phenomenal, and that has to do with the Morning Invasion. And more specifically, the Starmy. Half of the Starmy knows exactly why, and it's because of two gentlemen. You two gentlemen are the most awesome part of our morning as far as the Starmy is concerned, and you guys make it fabulous. You guys talk about real truth, the gospel truth. You guys play some good music, and you guys are hilarious.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
I'm Daniel, and it's time to get in the techno. If you've always wanted to visit Walt Disney World in Orlando or Disneyland in California, but don't care for long lines, thousands of people, humid weather, and taking out a second and third mortgage, Google is bringing 11 Disney parks to Google Maps Street View. That's going to allow you to virtually visit the Mouse's Kingdom from your recliner while you pound down some KFC. There's many parks to choose from, including Epcot and Magic Kingdom, Guardians of the Galaxy, Typhoon Lagoon, California Adventure, and Hollywood Studios. And you can actually wander around them and look at all the attractions. Of course, you can't actually go on the rides, but you can probably find some videos on YouTube if you search. It's not all bad. The Street View version of Disney parks could come in useful if you're a particularly meticulous trip planner or just bored and want to check things out before selling your kidney to pay for a trip. I'm Daniel, and now you're in the Techno on Star 88.
Carry a beach or stove and a solar flare. When you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, till it seems as though you could not hold on a minute longer, never give up then. For that is just the place and time that's tide will turn. Star 88.
There's only static on TV in this hotel room. Reminds me of all the things you think I don't understand. It seems like you and me, we keep losing connection. Whenever you talk to me, it doesn't make any sense. Don't know what you meant, it's always over my head. Yeah, over my head. Yeah, it's so over my head, 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 over my head. Is it too late? Too far gone to fix this? Over my head, over my head, over my head, over my head, over my head. You take the simplest thing and always complicate it. Talking in circles got me dizzy like a merry-go-round. It shouldn't be so hard to have a conversation. I'm sick of fighting with your ego, I wish you would admit. But I don't understand, it's always over my head. Yeah, over my head. Yeah, it's so over my head, 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 over my head. Is it too late? Too far gone to fix this? Over my head, over my head, over my head, over my head. So tell me all the things that you are thinking. Tell me what it is that I am missing. Don't want this to slip out through our heads. Don't want this to go over my head, 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 over my head. Is it too late? Too far gone to fix this? Over my head, 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 over my head. Is it too late? Too far gone to fix this? Over my head, 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 over my head.
Here is the Star PowerPoint from Billy Graham.
We're just going to shut up and let him preach it.
Now, there are several great words on the power and value of the blood around which the music of the angelic host in this 5th chapter of Revelation is gathered. The first word is redemption. Redemption. For as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things such as silver and gold, but with the precious blood of Christ, a lamb without blemish. You go to a pawn shop, and articles of value are placed for a loan. A time limit is set, and the failure of the borrower to reimburse with interest, the pawn shop automatically releases the article to the public. And any person putting up that amount required is able to buy out of the pawn that article. And this is called redemption. Redemption. We redeem it out of the pawn shop. Now, the Bible teaches that we as a human race are in the pawn shop of the devil. And by disobedience, we're enslaved and spiritually under his authority, unable to redeem ourselves. And Christ died on the cross and paid the price for our salvation and redeemed us by the giving of his own blood.
Star 88, Star PowerPoint. Hey, what's going on in the news today?
President Trump once again is criticizing Democrats over DACA, blaming them for not restoring the immigration program that he ended.
The Democrats have really let them down. It's a shame.
The president speaking at the annual White House Easter egg roll.
Beijing slapping tariffs on up to $3 billion worth of U.S. goods.
Teachers in Kentucky and Oklahoma are at their state capitals.
Our students are worth it.
Teachers in Kentucky are demanding higher wages and protesting possible changes to their pensions. In Oklahoma, they're calling for better resources.
13-year-old Jesse Hernandez was playing at Griffith Park in an abandoned maintenance building when part of the floor gave way and he fell 25 feet down a pipe. He was then taken to a hospital just to make sure he was okay.
The Environmental Protection Agency has put the brakes on an Obama-era rule requiring automakers to make cars that average more than 50 miles per gallon by the year 2025.
Smartphone apps to remotely lock, monitor, or start your car have become common. Now we're seeing the next step, using that phone as your key fob.
With this vehicle, you'll not only be able to unlock it, but you'll be able to start and drive it with your phone alone.
The app will also allow you to send a virtual key to another driver.
I want to be able to send you a virtual key. Good morning, everybody. Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Thanks for hanging out with us. Calvin, Winifred, Cannon. Live on Facebook. Yeah, good call, Cannon, on the Babes in Toyland. The Babes in Toyland from 1961 was one of my favorite movies when I was a child.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I loved it, man. So good. Well, you know, as a kid, you just loved toys, right? By the way, Toys R Us, I'm upset with you. I am up. There are so many kids right now that are so devastated that Toys R Us is done.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. When I was a kid, Toys R Us was the jam. As an adult who has to pay for things, they're like going out of business and everything's on sale-ish. And now it's finally like marked down to like normal prices.
Yeah, I know.
So expensive.
Yeah, you walk in there and it's like, oh yeah, 10%. Everything's what? 10%? That's it? 10%. Wait,
still
aren't you guys
like
closing the doors?
more than Amazon.
What? You think a business is closing shop, it'd be like 40 to 90% off. 10%? Okay. Yeah, if for some reason you head on over to Toys R Us, you can go over to, there's a wall, and people are putting pictures and letters up on that wall, and they're for Jeffrey, the giraffe.
Okay.
They want to let him know what the store closing means to you.
Dearest Geoffrey.
Geoffrey?
Yeah, he spells it with the G. It was like weird. I was always like, that's not Jeffrey. Jeffrey's like J-E-F. Who's Geoffrey?
Yeah, here are some of the letters that you'll find on the wall at Toys R Us. Dear Jeffrey, although your name is spelled weird,
that's awesome.
You are very cute and will be missed. Rest
is that
in peace.
really the first one?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So I always was weirded out by the spelling of Geoffrey's name.
Dear Geoffrey, don't close Toys R Us.
Please.
Toys R Us is the only toy store in the world.
The what?
Only toy store in the world.
Oh,
it's this only toy store. It's called
on,
the only toy store.
Come on, children.
That was
Get
from,
with
that
it.
was from Bella. Dear Jeffrey the Giraffe, I promise to try to stop this from happening. I will try to make sure you don't leave. If I can't do this, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Jeffrey. Love, Ashlyn W. Kids are devastated. It's devastated. Closing shop, guys. And I guess I had found out that it's not because of Amazon. I had heard a rumor that they couldn't stay in business because Amazon put them out of business. That's not true. Think about that. Kids want to go to the toy store.
Yeah.
They want to go to the toy store.
Yeah, parents just don't want to pay stupid amounts of money when they go to the toy store.
I heard it was just, it was bad business as far as Toys R Us. It was just bad business management. That's what I heard.
I worked at Toys R Us.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet that would be an awful place to work. Yeah.
In your brain, you're going, this is going to be awesome.
Like working at Disneyland.
And then it's like, you're designated to this section. Make sure it's always neat and clean, and that the children who destroy it, like, you put everything back in its place. And
you're probably sick all the time from all the germs.
Dude, and I was just like,
this is being a teacher.
This isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I was lied to.
I never had a Toys R Us up in Montana, so whenever we would go on vacation to California, we'd always go to Toys R Us, and it was like going to Disneyland. I just remember walking in and seeing all of the toys, all of the aisles, and I just wanted to die because I was so excited.
Yeah.
I wish I could have that feeling. I wish we could bottle that feeling up. It doesn't happen very often.
When you go to Toys R Us?
No, it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. Goodbye, Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're not closing all of them. I guess Amazon actually bought a few of them, and they're going to keep them open. But I don't know where.
Okay, I've got to share this real quick because this got sent to me, and I'm like, is this real life? As we talk about Toys R Us filing for bankruptcy, another toy store from our childhood aims to fill the void.
Really?
According to a strategist marketing guy. Strategic Marks, a company that buys and revitalizes defunct brands, actually owns the KB Toys name and are planning to open 1,000 pop-up KB Toy stores for Black Friday and the holiday shopping season.
Nice.
He said, my assumption is that there's about $500 million worth of toys that have been produced for Toys R Us with no place to go. That's a big, big void, and we're hoping to fill it. Remember KB Toys?
Yeah, I remember KB
The other
Toys.
ridiculously expensive toy store? I liked and didn't like KB Toys at the same time because everything was always so much more expensive. There was a KB Toys next door to the GameStop that I worked at.
Really?
Mm-hmm. In Windrock Mall when there was a mall. That's weird. So there you go. Allegedly, we might be getting a KB Toys back.
Good.
But just for the holiday season.
Yeah, I thought it was always weird when they started taking the toy stores out of malls.
Yeah.
That just seems ridiculous to me. Because that was like the greatest thing. Going to the mall and going to the toy store.
Yeah. Oh. I got sad news, guys. The world didn't end on Sunday.
Was it supposed to?
Yep. Remember China? Space station? Lots of death? Asteroids, chaos, the sky is falling, we're all going to be dead.
Well, I thought, wasn't it, they say like Michigan? There was somewhere up north they were predicting that it was going to fall on somebody.
Yeah, bombs were dropped on Michigan. By Villanova, am I right?
Stop it right now.
Okay. China's space station fell back to Earth on Sunday night as expected, but it did not land on anyone or crush anything. It re-entered Earth's atmosphere over the Pacific Ocean, and most of it burned up before it hit the water.
Well, that's good news. That's great news.
Yeah, that's fine. Is anyone tired of me talking about a revitalized sitcom yet?
I'm not.
I've talked about this show way too many times.
We have talked about it, Goose.
Including yesterday with our interview with J.R. Ferguson. He's on a show called Living Biblically. Sarah Gilbert's in that, and I was like, hey, Sarah Gilbert, she's on that Return of Roseanne.
She's busy, man.
She is busy, because she's the co-creative, head of Roseanne. Which is probably why Darlene has the biggest role. Well, guess what, guys? The Return of Roseanne last week was even bigger than originally reported. Remember, we reported, 18.5 million viewers as the biggest premiere or sitcom on television since 2014. There was an episode of The Big Bang Theory that had those numbers. Well, they added in the DVR ratings, and that added another 6.6 million people.
Wow.
That's actually a record for 3-day DVR playback. So, if you care, the previous record holder was 2014, the series premiere of How to Get Away with Murder, which had 5.9 million viewers on DVR. But 6.6 million watched the Roseanne return on their DVR within the first 3 days of the premiere. And that's what they're counting.
Well, why don't they count everything then? Why don't they count online? Because I guarantee you the online is probably huge.
I was going to say, on top of that, ABC re-aired the premiere on Sunday night. Another 4.3 million tuned in. That bumps the grand total to 29.4 million viewers. 2 million more than the Oscars averaged this year.
Good.
So, that's not even counting how many people will see it on Hulu and ABC streaming.
I watched it on Hulu.
Therefore, the Roseanne revival was ridiculously successful.
What night does that come on?
That's a really good
Is
question.
it on tonight? Was it on last night?
No. I watched it live.
Oh, it's Thursday. I think it was Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
I think it was.
Roseanne. Which, by the way, when we started talking about Roseanne, I finally realized that you spell Roseanne, Rose, Anne, and you put the two names together.
You didn't realize that?
I was always confused why it was like Rosian.
Guys, he's
not even joking.
He's in a lot of pain right now
I
because he got in
am.
a car accident.
And I was
so
like,
he might be on some medication.
That's cool. It's tonight, 7 p.m., by the way. Airs on Tuesdays. Woo! Yeah! Roseanne tonight.
When did you take one of your pills?
No. Just high on life, man. Loves me some life, you know?
How about this?
Remember the Starmies were chiming in. Somebody said, watch Roseanne for the first time ever on Sunday. It was a funny show, but Roseanne is a pretty bad actress.
What? Really? What?
I mean, somebody said, speaking of Roseanne, what did you think about the cross-dressing kid?
I thought it was funny.
And I thought they handled it very well. He's 10 years old.
Yeah.
And Dan Connor, played by John Goodman, I thought handled the grandfather role very well.
Yeah.
Of like
that was epic.
Wanting him to be a child, but also wanting to protect him and be honest with him that he's probably going to get picked on and he's going to get beat up.
Yeah, if this is something you want to stand up for and you want to, then we'll support you. I loved it. I thought it was really
because
good.
it's nothing. There was nothing quote sexual within it. It
Right.
wasn't like I'm confused and I don't know what I'm doing. It was like I just like these colors. Cool, bro. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm a little weird. That doesn't make it wrong.
There is a photo shoot that happened when I was in, I want to say like the 7th grade. And anytime my mom busts out these photos, no, 5th grade. So I was like 11 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old. When my mom busts out these photos, I get so mad because she was that mom that was like, hey, you be you. Express yourself.
Did you dress in girls' clothing?
No, but I was head to toe in like I want to call it maroon so it seems cooler, but it's really like a fashionable pink.
Wow. We got to get this picture.
No, it's like a purplish. I really wanted to be, you know what the funny thing is? I really loved Prince, and I'm not even being funny. So it was like this purplish violet jumpsuit thing.
Wow.
And I'm sporting.
Was it a rompum?
I'm sporting a gold cross earring.
How old were you?
5th grade.
Wow.
huge fan of New Kids on the Block.
Have
and
your mom
Prince.
send that photo.
And I'm like, Mom! And she was like, what? You were a kid. That's what you wanted to wear. And I'm like, don't ever let me dress myself. So that's what I thought of it. I thought he's a 10-year-old. Whatevs.
Mm-hmm.
My 5-year-old wanted a Supergirl plaything for Christmas last year. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah, I remember that.
Fortress of Solitude. And it came with like Supergirl and Batgirl. And everybody's like, I don't want to say who. I had family members
You know
who were
what?
like,
I did too. I gave you a hard time.
everybody's giving, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. It's a girl's plaything. And I'm like, but it's not. He sees it as like this.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Awesome castle
Right.
and action figures.
Yeah.
What's the difference? And he got it, and he played the tar out of that thing. And you know who else showed up to that castle thing? Batman, Spider-Man, all of his other toys. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
He's a kid.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the way they handled it. Somebody said, wait. Roseanne, a bad actress. She plays herself. How could she be a bad actor of herself?
Yeah, I don't get the whole bad acting thing. I don't understand. It's weird to me.
Speaking of bad acting, somebody said, did you see Ronda Rousey get put through a table by Stephanie McMahon last night on WWE? Ronda sold it terribly.
Really? We'll have to watch that later.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't really watch it anymore. Jared has the thumbs down because he's old and grumpy. And he's one of 7 humans that didn't like it. That's fine. You do you.
Yeah, sitcoms are kind of weird. It's cheesy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Moving on.
And now it's time for
Random. Facts.
1, 2, 3, 4.
April Fool's Day and Easter were the same day this year for the first time since 1956.
April Fools!
However, it's going to happen again in just 11 years in 2029.
Wow, only 11 years?
11 years. The tallest building in Vermont is an 11-story apartment building in Burlington that is only 124 feet tall. It's random.
Yeah, that's weird. Or not even weird. It's kind of dumb.
Some of the raptor sound effects in Jurassic Park, this is going to change the movie for everyone, are actual audio created from samples of tortoises mating.
It is. Did you ever see the YouTube video of the tortoises mating? It sounds just like that.
I feel,
Isn't that weird?
I feel like audibly violated.
That's a tortoise.
Oh, yep. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Life finds a way. Jingle Bells was originally...
Okay. What was that?
Jingle Bells was originally... The pudding in the Jingle Bells was originally written to be a Thanksgiving song, not a Christmas song. And finally...
You're almost there, bro.
There's a strong statistical connection between how much chocolate a country eats and the number of Nobel Prize winners they have.
This has been today's edition of
1, 2, 3, 4. Random. Facts.
I don't know if anybody actually understood the last one, but there's a strong
statisticals.
Hold on.
Strong
Gonna take a sip of
statisticals. Strong statisticals.
There's a strong statistical connection between how much chocolate a country eats and the number of Nobel Prize winners they have.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Got time for one more?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Are you guys stressed out? How many of you guys are like, man, it's April. I'm already over the top stressed this year, and we're only in month 4. I got you.
Top stress, money? Is that what it is?
Here's the best way to relieve your stress, at least according to a new study. Delete your Facebook. No! Delete your Facebook.
You're crazy,
Maybe
man.
you're looking at your Facebook, say adios.
No.
Sayonara. Goodbye. Das vidanya. It's Russian for goodbye, comrade. Das vidanya. Das vidanya. Got it. So here's the deal. If you happen to delete your Facebook, you will actually begin to feel a big weight off of your shoulders.
I thought you actually couldn't delete your Facebook page.
I actually deleted mine.
Yeah, but it
I
doesn't
got
ever
tagged-
go away.
But I got tagged in a memory yesterday that was like 8 years old, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was from like my old Facebook from years
because
ago.
it never goes away.
Yeah.
It's just there, waiting for you to come back.
According to a new study out of Australia, people who deleted their Facebook had lower stress levels after 5 days than people who have social media.
I don't get why people get so stressed out over that.
However, there's a side effect. The people who got out of the Facebook gulag had lower levels of life satisfaction, and the researchers think it's because they lost out on the little dopamine burst you get when someone likes your posts. So
That
there
makes
you
sense.
go.
That makes sense.
You're going to deal with the stresses of Facebook so that you get that little high, you addict? Or are you going to delete your Facebook, lower your stress levels, but just feel kind of meh?
That's tough. I don't know.
I'm not the biggest fan of Facebook. I'm really not. I like Instagram. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's easy. You know? Don't have to deal with the whole lot. I sometimes, somewhat check my Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm really terrible at it, guys. So I apologize. If you're one of those people that messages me on Facebook, I never check my Facebook.
Well, you should turn your notifications on.
Nope.
Your Messenger.
Ruins your battery, bruh.
Because it's like someone sending you a text message.
Okay.
You know?
Rebecca says, I don't like having my whole life online. Other option is just don't post anything anymore. That's me.
Yeah.
Kim says, nope, it just deactivated. Well, I completely deleted mine the first time. I think everything's changed since then.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we got to take a break. We're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. More on Facebook Live. Good morning, YouTube Live. You can go there and watch the show. Just search Star 88. Coming up from Silicon Valley, Jimmy O. Yang. Going to be on the show a little after 8 o'clock. Quality Tam at 9. We'll be right back. Hang out.
The Morning Invasion.
We'll be right back. We'll bring you something pretty. Okay.
Find yourself kind of bored with your life and tired of going through the motions? Well, James McDonald thinks you're missing out. So listen up.
You have power. You don't have to fear circumstances. Well, my husband, it looks like he's going to lose his, and, well, we got a call from the doctor, and we don't know. And I'm so afraid of what's going to happen. But that's not from God. God has not given that to you. God has not given you. He gave you something to help you combat fear of circumstances. What he gave you was, what did he give you? Yeah, you have nothing to fear, not circumstances. You have power.
Nothing restores your soul quite like listening to God's still small voice. To discover how to hear him speak through his word, check out the helpful resources at jamesmcdonald.com. Listen Up is a production of Walk in the Word.
A supernova on Star 88 with David Jeremiah.
The prophets and the prophet both said that when judgment comes on this earth, it will be accompanied by great earthquakes. It's interesting to read back through the Bible and discover that there has been a shaking of the earth at some very important times. For instance, at the giving of the law on Mount Sinai, the Bible says that the mountain trembled and the earth shook and the rocks were rent. When Jesus died on the cross for the judgment of your sin and for mine, the Bible says, and the earth did quake and the rocks were rent. Matthew 27:51. When Jesus came out of the grave, evidencing that he had had victory over death, the scripture says, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the angel of the Lord descended from heaven.
Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Don't miss it on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 11 a.m. on 107.1 FM. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Star 88, New Mexico's fresh alternative. The Morning Invasion.
Boring moments in sports. Even though the 2018 NCAA men's basketball tournament was exciting, the championship game was not. Because Villanova led Michigan by a large margin, sports commentators began telling stories about their wives.
My wife did think it was funny that I was announcing basketball because she beats me in horse all the time.
And when the lackluster game ended, the crowd was so quiet you could hear the streamer machine go off. It didn't help that TNT was showing social media comments. One read, "Michigan needs to make a 12-point shot." Join us next time for boring moments in sports.
I concur.
Sorry, buddy.
That redhead for Villanova, I don't remember his last name, but he was fantastic last night. I think it was Sixth Man of the Year. Yeah, off the bench, the guy had like over 30 points. Just destroyed Michigan. Single-handedly. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. What's that live line number?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. If you'd like to hang out with us this morning,
text in.
Yeah.
And you can also leave voicemails. Don't forget, you can call the live line number and leave a voicemail. We'll check that coming up here in just a few.
Just wanted to remind you guys that if grace was an armpit, we're all stinking.
Yep.
Little nugget of wisdom right there. Wisdom nuggets. You can also call in. Phone lines are wide open, 505-338-3700. Anything going on with you guys out there? Anything happening in your lives? Maybe you're going through something, you're struggling. You guys can always reach out for help. We got a whole Starmy full of people that have been there, done that, or have wisdom. So we love throwing it out there to you guys to help out. So give us a call. You can be completely anonymous. You can email the show, studio@star88.fm. But call in. We like the interaction. We like to hear your voice. That was one of our things in 2018 was for you guys to call more. And I've been slacking a little bit on telling you guys to call in. But you guys did great. Beginning of the year, man. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
It was ginormous. You guys were calling in. But, you know, we get it. A lot of you like to text, and it's all good. It's all good. But, you know, first-time callers, we're always looking for first-time callers. If you've never called the show before, call in so we can get to know you. And 505-338-3700. Coming up after 8 o'clock, Jimmy O. Yang. He stars in Silicon Valley on HBO, and he's got a book out called How to American, An Immigrant's Guide to Disappointing Your Parents. Did your mom ever want you to be something? What did she want you to be? What did she want you to grow up and be when you were a kid?
That's a great question. I never had those pressures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old American family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. She really didn't ever push me to do anything, which is why I'm almost 40 and working in radio.
Whatever. I mean, that's almost a good thing. Should push you to do anything.
You should still have some encouragement.
Oh, yeah, encouragement. That's
do
different,
something
though.
with yourself.
But if they're pushing you to, you know, you hear those stories about parents, they're like, pressure their kids to be a doctor or a dentist, you know, so something that sounds great, that makes a lot of money. I never wanted to be that parent, you know?
Yeah.
I've always told my kids, whatever you want to do, because God, He crafted you like nobody else. You know, you have a gift, you have a talent, you have abilities that only God gave you. And, you know, you want to be an ice cream truck driver? Be an ice cream truck driver. I
Do they
support
still
you.
make those?
Ice cream truck drivers?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's still a job?
I see it every once in a while.
And it's not a front for drugs?
It is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know for sure how many what the percentage is.
Yeah.
Ice cream truck drivers and drugs, but
I just didn't realize that was a thing still.
yeah, it's a thing. I see him parked out in the park, or I hear him coming down the road every once in a while. Summertime's happening.
Okay.
I never hear him in the wintertime. It's a seasonal job.
Well, duh.
Seasonal.
Unless you live in, like, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Landon always wanted to be an ice cream truck driver.
And he should move to Phoenix.
Because he loves ice cream.
He could be there year-round.
Now he wants to be a firefighter, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's in the 6th grade, and he wants to be a firefighter. So I'm sure it'll change, but, you know, I'm encouraging him to do it if that's what he wants to do. Yeah, so this is Jimmy O. Yang. His book's all about that because his parents are pretty disappointed when he decided he was going to move to Los Angeles and become an actor and a comedian. Yeah, that's tough. But you know what? Got to support him. So 8:10, we'll talk to Jimmy O. Yang from Silicon Valley.
Okay.
9 o'clock, we got Quality Tam. She'll talk about Easter. I'm sure she's got a ton of great stories. Let's talk about these prequels, sequels, and remakes. Zimbio put together a list of 41.
Oh, man.
In all, including 11 that have already come out. These are...
This year.
Yeah, 41 prequels, sequels, and remakes coming out this year. Okay?
There's already been 11 that have come out?
Yeah. Here's the 11. Insidious, The Last Key.
Okay.
Paddington 2.
All right.
Maze Runner, The Death Cure. The Cloverfield Paradox.
Right.
Sherlock Gnomes. Kickboxer, Retaliation. Wait, there's another Kickboxer?
Weird.
Death Wish. The Strangers, Pray at Night, Tomb Raider, and Pacific Rim Uprising. Weird. Already this year, guys. Okay, now here's some of these prequels and sequels and remakes we can look forward to. Super Troopers 2.
Oh, that's right.
April 20th. Avengers Infinity War, April 27th.
Literally nothing else matters! That's it. That's all you had to say. Gosh, the movie's going to be so good.
You know what? I just hope you're not disappointed. I don't know how you could be.
How could I be?
I don't know, because you're making it sound like it's going to be the greatest movie of all time.
It is!
You know, when you go into a movie thinking that way.
Watching the trailer and literally when Chris Evans is like holding the Infinity Gauntlet, I'm like, it's going to be the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
This remake, I'm not looking forward to, and I probably won't watch. Overboard.
I never saw the original.
You never saw the original? With Kurt Russell?
But this is like the
Goldie Hawn
flipping the script. She's the fun one, right? Or something? Yeah. I'm good.
I got Deadpool 2.
What?
Solo, A Star Wars Story on May 25th. Ocean's 8, that's the one with the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibles 2. Gosh. Superfly.
What's Superfly?
I don't know, but that sounds really cool.
Okay.
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
Yep.
Comes out June 22nd.
Gosh, dude, I cannot wait for that.
Let's see. Superfly.
Oh, got it.
Oh.
It's a remake of
yeah.
Superfly from
Gotcha.
the 70s.
Yeah, I don't know if did we watch the trailer to that? I don't think we did.
We did not. It's cool that The Weeknd is getting a start in acting.
The first Purge. Oh, my, there's another Purge movie. They come out every year. They make so much money. I just watched the last Purge a couple months ago.
I've never seen a single one.
They're crazy. They're crazy movies. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Again, these are all movies that are coming out this year that we're looking forward to. Ant-Man comes out July 6th.
Yeah, dude.
Hotel Transylvania 3.
Gosh, I like those movies.
I never
actually.
seen them.
Really?
No.
Brody loves those movies. Pretty funny.
The Equalizer 2? I didn't know the Equalizer. What?
What's the Equalizer 1?
Is that the one with Denzel Washington? Or am I thinking of something else?
What? Got me.
It is. Yeah, The Equalizer. That was a great movie.
Never saw it.
You never saw it?
No. I love Denzel.
Oh, yeah. He's like this, I mean, we don't really know. But he was back in the day.
Things.
He was the guy that did bad things and took care of people. Yeah, he equalized people. And now he wants to live a normal life, and you got to watch The Equalizer 1. It's pretty good.
So it's like John Wick without the puppy?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Kind of. I mean, yeah. Mission Impossible Fallout, July 27th. I can't wait.
This is ridiculous.
The Predator
You're
coming
not even
out?
like halfway through the list.
The Predator in September? I didn't know they were doing another Predator. Is that a remake? Are they remaking The Predator? A Star is Born, October 5th. Goosebumps, Slappy Halloween. Goosebumps was good.
I didn't see the first one.
That was actually a really good movie.
Next one, I'm so mad at.
The Crow Reborn.
Ugh.
Why are you mad at that, bro?
It's my first tattoo on my back, man.
It's a bad tattoo.
It's my very
really
first
bad
one.
tattoo.
Is it still, I think it's supposed to be Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
If that's true.
October 12th. Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's going to be so great in that role.
Oh, gosh.
Johnny English 3. Halloween. They're making another Halloween. Is that for real?
Pass. Hard pass.
It's coming out October 19th. Mowgli. The Grinch. Here's the one that we're both are looking forward to. Fantastic Beasts.
Yes,
The
dude.
Crimes of Grindelwald. November 16th. That looks good. I just watched the first Fantastic Beasts a couple weeks ago. Creed 2 comes out November 21st. Oh, I can't wait. Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet, November 21st. Aquaman.
Yeah.
December 21st.
Yep.
And our last two, Bumblebee the movie. Is that Transformers?
Yeah. With John Cena.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? They couldn't get Mark Wahlberg?
Who wants Mark Wahlberg when you got John Cena?
He's a terrible actor. He's terrible. He's not good at all. He's like trying to be like that next big action hero, and I don't know if he's got the acting chops.
You know what's not on that list unless you said it and I'm just not paying attention to you? Did you say Christopher Robin?
No. Has that come out this year?
I thought so. Christopher Robin looks incredible.
Last one here on the list, Mary Poppins Returns.
This list is terrible. Didn't even say Christopher Robin.
I bet it comes out next year. Watch.
Oh, that's weird because it comes out in August.
Wow. Way to leave that one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that? I guess yeah, you're right. It's a.
You could say
sequel.
it's a sequel. It's a remake. I mean, there's a few
sequel.
ways you go with that. That movie looks fantastic.
It's Christopher Robin's all grown up.
Haley Atwell, Ewan McGregor.
You watch the trailer, you'll cry. You'll cry like a baby.
That's pretty true, actually.
There you go. We were kind of talking this morning, if you could make any movie from your childhood, 80s, 90s, what would you like to see?
Krull.
Oh, such a great movie.
Is it, though?
It is.
When was the
I
last time you watched
it a couple years ago.
I was trying to explain it to the boys when we watched Ready Player One. I'm like, guys, bro, Liam Neeson and a Cyclops and this ninja star thing that comes back to you. I don't really remember. It might be terrible. We're going to rewatch it.
505-338-3700 if you'd like to call in. Or you can text in at 505-585-LIVE.
Chris says Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, remember when they did one of those? And I thought it was actually pretty good.
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah. Was it Dolph?
Yeah. He was He-Man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I liked that movie.
He was He-Man. And I was like...
I was okay with that.
Yeah, Chris says, give us a great He-Man film. I would accept a great He-Man film. I just don't know if we're going to get that. What about, like, Thundercats?
Are they doing that?
A movie?
I don't know.
Don't you tease me.
Come on. I didn't know they were doing a Predator.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who's in it? Anybody cool?
Yeah, Arnold.
No, he's not. There's no way.
Yeah, bro. They're both really old. What you don't realize is it's a buddy comedy film.
Get out of
because they reunite in their 60s, and the Predator's kind of like old, and his guns don't work like they used to, and Arnold's like kind of old. It's really like a sequel to Predator and Twins.
It's not true. Good morning.
Good morning. I hope they make a Jar Jar movie.
Get out of here forever.
Is this Bill Peterson?
No.
Okay, I love you. Bye. Bye.
Wait.
What?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bill!
Thank you.
Are we going to Sizzler? We going to Sizzler? Is that where we're going today?
Sizzler? No, let's go to Sweet Tomatoes or whatever it's called.
Yep, you're old. You're officially old.
Sweet.
You're officially old. Only old people like those places. I hate those places.
But going to
Let's go to the salad bar.
Ugh,
Dude,
all of those
Sizzler's got a
places.
sweet salad. Sizzler's still around.
Happy birthday!
What are you going to do today, man? This is a big day for you.
I'd probably take some back pain pills and, you know, put lotion on the skin and, you know, just, I don't know.
You sound really tired.
Milk of magnesia.
Are you going to take today off or are you going to work?
No, I'm sitting here in the parking lot about to walk into the building.
You know what?
No,
it's your
just
day, Bill.
another ordinary day.
No, it's not.
In an ordinary life.
That's not true at all. It's not true at all. What are we doing, man? Are we doing anything cool today or tonight?
Huh? You know, I don't think anything's planned. We had a fun day on Sunday, so.
Yeah,
we did.
But we didn't make that into a birthday party.
I mean, we kind of did.
Huh.
We did?
There was cake.
Yeah, but that was for Jesus.
That's true.
Yeah, that was Jesus cake.
Why do we have Jesus cake? Because it wasn't his birthday. I mean, I guess it was his rebirth day, right?
Yeah.
Like, is that?
Yeah.
Did we just start something new? It's like a new trend. It wasn't like because at Christmas normally don't you have like cake for Jesus for his birthday?
Yeah, some families.
So now
do.
you have cake for his rebirth day.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old are you, Bill?
Once you're over, I don't want to say, once you're over 50, birthdays are just like, oh no, closer to death.
Great.
But if I can make it to 100, then it'll be a party.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The way you eat, ugh.
Whatever. I'll be there. Dex will be dead, but I'll be there for your 100th. It's going to be
dead.
awesome.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You'll wheel me in on a chair, and I'll have drool coming out of the corner of my mouth, but I'll smile.
Dude. Yep.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday, Bill. I'm glad that you are
I love
alive
you guys.
and you're well and your cholesterol's really high. It's amazing.
I know. It's great. We can make butter out of it.
Okay.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
I am your voice. I am your voice. We will make America great again.
There you go, Bill. I played the whole intro for you.
Well, technically, that's an outro.
You're
because
right.
He left.
Yeah.
And, People are chiming in on the live line, 505-585-LIVE, if you'd like to text in. Somebody said Willow, too.
Ooh, Willow was great.
Yeah, but Val Kilmer now?
Yeah, you couldn't get Val.
Trying to be Mad Mortigan again?
No.
Mad Mortigan?
Mad Mortigan.
Use the wand, Willow.
Maybe they should just remake that.
Don't you talk like that.
They don't need to. It's
They
so good.
don't. Somebody said Radio Flyer. Remember Stormy said they'd like to see a remake of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Somebody earlier said Real Genius 2, which I concur.
Wow,
Real
all these-
Genius was great.
All these Val Kilmer films.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, Top Gun 2.
They're making Top Gun 2.
Want to see Top Secret 2?
Yeah, we need to reboot the new the Matrix. We need new that we talked about that over the weekend.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Seriously, they could make the Matrix movies so great.
They're still great. Oh gosh. Whatever. You have to
The first
admit,
one was great.
We just watched the first one with my older kids.
Yeah.
Because they're finally like of age to watch it.
Did they watch the other two yet?
Not yet.
See, I'm curious to see what they think about the.
I bet you they love it.
You know what?
Their
They might.
father loved all three. I'm one of 17 people in existence that says all three are good.
I thought 2 was okay, and then the third one was it was awful.
That's because everybody. Never mind.
It was terrible.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. You know, spoiler alert. 20 years later.
They could make that into a great series, a Matrix series.
Gosh,
telling you. What would you guys like to see remade, or sequel? Would you like to see any prequels? I bet you there's a lot of prequels that I'd like to see.
Iron Giant 2. Easily set up. Who sent him? Will they come back to get him? We really don't know where he came from.
Good call. Good call.
Gosh, that movie's so good. Iron Giant! Gosh, hey, Winnie in the UK loved all of The Matrix.
Did she?
Awesome.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it. So there it is.
505-585-LIVE. You want to text into the show?
Yeah.
Or we're on Facebook Live and YouTube. You can go there and watch, and you can leave a comment. Yep, third was disappointing. Good call, Paul. Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Yep.
Labyrinth 2, somebody said?
Yeah.
A remake of Rad?
Oh. I don't know. Oh, man. That was one of my favorite movies of all time. So good.
Empire Records?
Oh!
But what would we do with these stories? These are all great movies, but why would we have a sequel?
Yeah, there's really no point.
Somebody else said Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, man.
But what's he going to do? Will he be more Scissorhandsy?
He doesn't age or anything, right?
Oh, that's the sequel right there.
Like he's still hanging out in
It's
that
called
creepy house.
Scissorhandsy, and it's about the trial because...
What?
Hashtag time's up. You can't be Scissorhandsy anymore. So... I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Guys, he got in an accident. He might be on his medication this morning. I don't even know why he's here. He's a little off his rocker.
Can I call Aflac? Can I call him and say, listen, it's affecting my job at this point. Oh, Goonies 2, somebody said.
Yeah.
Oh, man, a remake of Batteries Not Included.
Those are great movies.
That, which then in turn reminds me of Short Circuit.
Yep.
We'll take that one.
Yeah, The Wizard. Remember The Wizard?
Yeah, The Wizard 2.
Nintendo?
Somebody said. Somebody said I didn't hear Incredibles 2 on the list. It was on the list.
Mm-hmm.
It was most definitely on the list.
It sure was.
Yep.
It was down there because it comes out June 15th. Man, there's so many great movies coming out. So besides Avengers Infinity War, what movie, and of course Deadpool 2, what other movie on this list are you excited for?
Not even on the list. Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin. That's what I'm excited for.
On the list.
Why does it have to be on the list?
Give me another one that you're excited for.
Christopher Robin!
It's not on the list, man.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay. You know what? Besides Marvel movies, what movie are and DC? Which movie are you excited for?
That's it.
Now, give me another one. I don't want your nerd to come out. I want you to
Incredibles 2.
Gosh,
The Crow
such a
reboot.
child. You said you didn't
Crow
want to see that.
Reborn. By the way, this list is wrong. The Crow Reborn, it says, is October 12th. It is October 12th, 2019.
Oh, they were wrong.
Jarrett says Solo. I agree. I'm looking forward to seeing Solo.
Okay.
It's going to be good. I hope.
It will be good.
I'm mostly excited to see Glover. Why am I blanking right now?
Danny Glover?
Not Danny.
Donald Glover? Danny Glover.
His Lando looks awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's what I want to see.
All right. Thanks for chiming in. Hey, coming up after 8 from Silicon Valley's Jimmy O. Yang. He's going to be on to talk about that and his new book, How to American, An Immigrant's Guide to Disappointing Your Parents. Quality Tam coming up at 9. 505-338-3700.
Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, that looks so good.
We're live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back. Hang on.
It is a big, big world, to say the least. Skip?
The Milky Way galaxy is, by our standards, quite large. It's 10,000 light years by 100,000 light years in dimension.
Impressive? Listen to this from Skip Heitzig.
If you want to go from one end of your galaxy to the other, it will take you 100,000 years going 186,000 miles per second.
Hotspot. Get Skip's book Godprint for any donation. Call 1-800-922-1888.
God looks at the Milky Way galaxy, we go, whoa, 100,000 light years. And God says, oh, wait. Once you go 100,000 light years, you haven't even gotten out of the yard yet. Because I have billions and billions of other galaxies.
Find more from Skip at connectiononline.org. And get this, God measures the universe in the span of a hand.
Every now and then it's good just to get perspective because we get so narrowly focused and to look up and go, wow, God did that. God can handle my situation. Hotspot.
John Wesley on a solar flare. Give me 100 preachers who fear nothing but sin and desire nothing but God. And I care not whether they be clergymen or laymen. They alone will shake the gates of hell and set up the kingdom of heaven upon earth. Star 88.
When my heart can feel you close, my eyes cannot find you. Your word tells me you are near. When feelings rise and they fall, uncertainty comes and goes. Your word tells me you are here. In you I'll place my trust. Jesus always with me. In you I'll place my trust. You're forever with me. I'm holding on to every word that you told. My God, I put my trust in you. Jesus always with me. As chaos seems to draw near, Jesus, I shall not fear. I know you are here with me. Jesus, you won't let me down. Walk over and leave me behind. I'm falling into your endless grace. You will place my trust. Jesus always with me. You will place my trust. You're forever with me. I'm holding on to every word that you told. My God, I put my trust in you. Jesus always with me. And I know you are in control. You hold, Jesus, you hold, steadfast in your love. I'm letting go, and I know you are in control. You hold, Jesus, you hold, steadfast in your love. In you I'll place my trust. Jesus always with me. In you I'll place my trust. You're forever with me. I'm holding on to every word that you told. My God, I put my trust in you. Jesus always with me.
Andy Stanley examines the life of David in this Star PowerPoint.
God established Israel for a very, very specific purpose. And the purpose for which God established Israel went way beyond Israel. Many, many years before that, God had made a promise to a man we've all heard of named Abraham. And he said, Abraham, through your descendants, I'm going to bless not just you, not just your family, not just your nation. I'm going to bless the entire world. One will come from you through which the entire world will be blessed. So God had a very, very specific purpose, a very specific agenda for Israel. And God wanted Israel to be unlike any other nation, so that in their success and in their wealth and through all the things that would happen in Israel, the surrounding nations would look at Israel and say, who is your God? Who is your God? And they would not look to the king of Israel, and they would not credit the king of Israel with the success of Israel. They would be forced to ask, who is this God? Who is this unique God that protects the borders of the land?
That's Andy Stanley with a PowerPoint on Star 88.
I'm just interference, noise and whispers, a shadow on the line. I'm dust on the record, stop the static, the click of compromise. A discord, a spark, a silhouette, a shade, a ghost, an echo of what's left. Help me touch the ground, 'cause all that's happening in me still won't weigh me down. Path of least resistance, pins and needles, a short circuit to the ground. And I am interruption, infinite and momentary, a moment's distraction, incomplete and temporary. Help me touch the ground, 'cause all that's happening in me still won't weigh me down. Bring me back to the surface. I'm done with this weightlessness. Help me find my way back to hell. I'm just interference, moments placed inside. And I am interruption, infinite and momentary, a moment's distraction, incomplete and temporary. Help me touch the ground, 'cause all that's happening in me still won't weigh me down. Bring me back to the surface. I'm done with this weightlessness. Help me find my way back to
What's going on in the news today?
The wife of Nelson Mandela has died. Winnie Mandela was 81.
Will Vladimir Putin be welcomed inside the White House after it was revealed the Trump administration is considering a summit with Putin in Washington?
5 million credit and debit card numbers stolen from 3 popular retailers, already for sale on the dark web.
Stocks plunge as President Trump steps up his attacks on Amazon, and China retaliates for the president's trade sanctions.
Fear of an expanding trade war with China helped drive stocks lower. And today, China announced tariffs on 128 products.
New evidence suggesting that police believe Jennifer and Sarah Hart may have accelerated, plunging 100 feet to the coast below. Their adopted children trapped inside.
The so-called affluenza teen, Ethan Couch, who is now 20, was released from a Texas jail today after serving nearly 2 years for violating his probation. Couch sparked national outrage when he received no prison time for killing 4 people in a drunk driving crash in 2013.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. You guys can download the show. We're on iTunes. We're on Facebook and YouTube. Just search Star 88, Morning Invasion. We're on SoundCloud. Just Google us, guys. We're there. You can get all the shows. You can download the Star 88 app. If you don't have that on your smartphone yet, you better do it. Download it. It's free. You can stream us. You can get the podcast. You get us on demand right there through the app. Find out what songs are playing. You can call in 505-338-3700. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
So you guys were losing your minds over the discussion about prequels and sequels and things from your childhood that need to be remade.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we ask for some creativity and, something new like Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Why do we have to gender swap things and remake poorly things that were semi-successul years ago?
Because this is why. I'll tell you why. Because it's all about money. That's why they do it.
There's nothing nostalgic about new things.
I get how you feel, but at the same time, they do it because we'll go and watch them.
Yeah, Solo.
Yep.
We'll pay the money.
You
That's
just
why
said
they're doing
Solo. How can you be mad?
It's an easy way to make money. That's why.
But Solo's not a remake.
I know, but I mean, it's still like Ready Player One. We talk about these movies that have, quote, originality, and I understand the general idea behind Ready Player One is original-ish. There was a bunch of movies that already did this, but it's playing on our childhood and our nostalgia anyways, because the best parts about Ready Player One are all of the Easter eggs from our childhood.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean...
But it's... I don't know. I am just getting tired of all these... Hey, this movie was so popular 25, 30 years ago. Let's remake it, but let's gender swap it, or let's pretend it never existed, and we'll change a few things. And who cares about the fans?
But what
They'll
if
still
you
come and
liked
see it?
the
We'll
new
get the money.
Ghostbusters because it was really funny?
You know what? Some people did.
Heck no.
I didn't like it either.
I know. Most people didn't, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I think it has to do with money, and then all the same time, that's a pretty big gamble to come up with an original idea and then try to get people to love it, like it, and want to go see it.
Sure. But I mean, if you put yourself out there and it's successful, then
it could be
you've
huge.
got something big on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's another something that they ride into the ground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should throw out, what book would you like to see made into a movie? Because that's usually what happens. They usually always start as
Well,
books.
don't anybody say the Bible, because we're all liars if we say we want to see that, because inevitably what happens is they'll try to do something, and because it's not absolutely perfect, because it's the Word of God, we all just destroy it.
Yeah.
Which is maybe why you're on to something, Jarrett, because I Can Only Imagine was an original story, and that was fantastic. So... there you go.
And it's doing relatively well.
It is doing. I loved it, and I'm glad it's doing well. It was such a good movie.
Well, it's doing well because of that song. It's because of Mercy Me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So
And Dennis Quaid.
next up, Jesus Freak, the movie.
Ooh,
it's about
there you go.
About how 3 dudes. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for calling, man.
Sure.
We'll see you.
Yep. How 3 dudes completely ripped off the riff of Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit and got away with it. Because Jesus Freak. That's the story. Sadly, that's like pretty accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Oh. Go look up Jesus Freak.
Really?
Yeah. And then look up the beginning of Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, which was the biggest song that year. And no joke.
So Toby Mac, Jesus Freak? Is that the one?
Yeah, DC Talk, Jesus Freak. I mean, it's Jesus Freak.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. What?
How did nobody ever know this?
What am I looking for? Nirvana what?
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Okay.
How did you never know this? So what they
It's
did
a
was
little different.
no. I'm being serious, and this is a real industry known fact. They
Wow.
took "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
They ever
and
get
said,
sued?
No. How can we recreate this riff? We want this a similar sound. We want this song. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. And they went for it.
Good morning.
Anyways.
Good morning, my brothers. How you guys
Hey,
doing?
what's up, Rob?
Oh, just here. I'm always curious as to, who ministers to the minister, So how are you guys doing this fine, beautiful day today?
Oh, just rolling with the punches.
Literally. Tired.
Taking the bad.
Back hurts. On muscle relaxers because I was in a car accident. No bigs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Everything all right, Steve-O? Everyone okay?
Define okay.
Wow.
Body's in a lot of pain.
All right.
Hoping my car's not totaled. Stuff like that.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, I just wanted to call in, check in on you guys, and, make sure you guys are doing all right.
We're hanging in, we're still
here.
alive.
We're here.
We haven't gotten fired yet.
That's true.
God is good.
Well, that's all right, man. Wow. I love what you guys are doing, man. I love you guys. Keep it up.
Love
you guys
too,
are amazing, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for that encouragement.
Later, bro.
Later, man.
Why is he got to try and get serious?
Yeah, and just a quick reminder, we always need prayer, so
Yeah,
please pray for
exactly.
us
That
all
was
the
awesome.
time. All the time.
Somebody said I saw I Can Only Imagine yesterday. I laughed and cried. It was so good.
God, Steve-O, I can't even begin to tell you. I was going crazy yesterday. I had that song stuck in my head, and I couldn't get it out. You ever had that moment?
Yeah.
And I wanted to go crazy. And finally, I just started listening to a bunch of music, and it went away. But, oh, my gosh. I wake up. There's the song.
Surrounded by your
don't do it.
glory.
I can't do it.
What will my heart
No,
feel?
I
Will
can't.
I stand for you, Jesus?
Ugh.
Come on, bro.
Ugh. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. So, with all this talk about remaking movies, there's some movies that need to be remade, in my opinion, just because they need that justice. And something I got excited for, I don't know if it's going to carry through because it's been a year since anyone's heard anything, is apparently there's a script in the works to remake the movie Starship Troopers.
Oh, wow.
From back in the 90s.
I like that movie. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Right, but the movie that they were trying to take, they're trying to take it on the path of the book that it's based off of.
That's cool.
So instead of having the original movie where it was kind of inspired and poked fun at the book with different characters and such, they want to take it down the path of the book because in the book they use power armor and the bugs are more intelligent and but I was just really excited about that. And even if we make movies that seem to take more interpersonal stance on some side characters, the Star Wars universe, I'd be more interested to see a movie about, a rebel soldier or an Imperial stormtrooper or something of that sort, just to see from their perspective, because they're in the background. But it's one of those things that I think would go pretty good.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you guys have a great day.
You too.
Dude, ready to feel old? Starship Troopers is 21 years old.
Woo!
Anybody remember Starship Troopers?
Yeah, man. I was
released in 97.
I really liked that movie when it came out. Yeah. Talking about prequels, sequels, remakes, and also maybe if there's a book out there that you'd like to see made into a movie, what would it be? Good morning.
Good morning. Well, actually, what it's funny is that one of my favorite books has been made into a movie. It's the movie you guys were talking about. Is it Ready Player One? That book is awesome.
Yep.
And dang,
Did
couldn't
you
even believe
did
it.
you
I
watch
read
the
that
movie?
one off the Commandant's list.
Did you see the movie?
No, not yet. That's what I plan on. I got Tuesdays. I have rolling days off, but I'm going to try to make it in either today or tomorrow. and watch that bad boy.
Yeah, just remember
And
it's
then,
not. It doesn't stay true to the book.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely a
Again?
departure, a complete departure. So, just
is it like a Starship Troopers?
No, well, you just need to go see it. It's got the same spirit, but definitely like the quests and stuff because they had some trouble acquiring certain licenses, so they couldn't get certain
Like
films.
Voltron.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that would have been. See, that's what I really wanted to go see was like a Voltron on the live action, and I would have just been like, "All right, my day is set for the day.
Yeah,
I can go on." But and then I don't know if there's another book. You know what? I'd like to see. The one where in Revelations for John when he's out there in that crazy island and just him doing his deal, and
yeah,
that would be kind of interesting.
that would be very interesting. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
And then there's one movie you guys should check out. It's called The Last Days in the Desert, and it's where Jesus is being tempted in the desert. So it's kind of an imagining of what he and the devil were talking about. And yeah, it's pretty. It's a little slow, but man, there's some really, really good lines in that thing that make you ponder.
And that's a book you said?
But no, I don't think it's a book or was a book, but it definitely was. It's a movie with what's his name? Obi-Wan Kenobi, young Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's not Ethan Hawke. What is his name?
Ewan McGregor.
Anybody got his name? That's his name. Ewan McGregor.
I feel like that'd be a lot like Castaway.
All right,
you
man.
know, Jesus out in the desert for 40 days, 40 nights. I feel like that'd be kind of a boring
No,
movie.
it's pretty interesting because he's like he's talking with Satan, man, and it's
Well, I mean,
about
there's
you
only
know
so much
how
dialogue.
does the King of Lies try to mess around with Jesus, you know, and when Jesus is part of the Word and the truth. So it's lies versus truth, and it's darn interesting.
When did that movie
But
come
all
out?
right, I'm going to let you guys go. 2017, 2016. Really? It was like either last Easter or the Easter before.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a under the radar movie because I think like God's Not Dead and a couple of other ones kind of overpowered it.
Really?
But yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Oh, and you know, it has a few really, really good actors in there. The guy from Ready Player One is in it too. Now that I think about it,
the main kid.
Yeah, the kid.
No kidding.
He's in it. He's yeah, no kidding. So yeah, that's all I really got today. God bless you guys, and
all right, man.
Have a good day.
See you, man. There it is. Did you ever hear this?
What?
That's crazy.
No.
The Last Days in the Desert came out in 2015 with Ewan McGregor. We got to watch that trailer.
God, I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, Ty Sheridan.
It's got Ty Sheridan.
Ty Sheridan, who plays Wade Watts in the new. Okay.
Yeah. I looked him up, and he's not in a whole lot of stuff. He's kind of a fairly new actor. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I want to submit my verbal resume for the position. Sorry to hear about Steve-O, by the way. R.I.P.
Oh, wow. Booty, he's not dead yet.
Yeah, man.
He's still here.
Yeah.
So I'm very enthusiastic. I got a lot of good, funny content.
Yeah,
And I think,
don't know,
in my opinion, I got the perfect sass with the perfect amount of class.
It's not your gift, man. It's not your talent. You would never be able to live in this.
Previously, my experience is astronaut, oil tycoon, and Starbucks barista.
Huh. Okay. You're not making any sense. Are you okay?
How much does the position pay?
$12.
Just $12.
Lobster butter?
Like a day.
Yep.
Like a day.
Lobster butter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can make more
Perfect.
making
So-
iPhones in China.
When can I start?
We got to go. Booty, hang up on yourself.
Tomorrow?
Nope. Goodbye.
Next Monday?
Nope. Got to go. You're breaking up. Bye-bye.
Tuesday?
See you later. Okay, bye. The request line is request line. The phone line to call in is much like 911. It's for emergencies and really great calls only.
Oh, man.
Go. Hi.
Hi.
Turn that radio down.
Okay.
Your laugh was hilarious. What can we do for you?
I was talking about a recommendation on the book.
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, what would you like to see made into a movie? That was a book.
Screw Tape Letters.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I thought that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like
C.S.
that
Lewis?
movie would be rated R, though. Right?
Sure.
To do it
yeah,
right.
probably.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. C.S. Lewis once said that was the darkest place he ever went to trying to get into the mind of a demon like that, and what from that perspective that it was a really hard season of his life because of it.
Yeah.
So in order to do it well, I feel like it would have to be, oh gosh. Yeah. But that's a great
Really
one.
be interesting.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Take care. We love your show.
Hey,
Thank
love
you.
you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, phone lines are blowing up.
I know.
Love this. 505-338-3700. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hi.
Hey, I was thinking mine would be Sandlot. You know.
Well, they already made
what would that look like?
They already made a sequel to that. Didn't they make two other?
No.
They did. They made a Sandlot 2 and 3.
Gross.
Yeah, and they definitely weren't as good as the first, but
They did.
yeah, maybe they didn't make a 3, but they made a Sandlot 2.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is horrible. But,
All
you know, you got Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, you know, bring those guys up, have these kids all juiced up and crushing home runs.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Love you guys.
Go. Love you
Take
too,
care.
bro.
Not a bad idea.
No.
Yeah, Waterworld, good call, Taylor. For some reason, I was like one of the only people on earth that actually liked Waterworld.
I didn't think it was the worst movie.
Yeah.
It was fun. I was younger.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
didn't think it was too bad.
Right.
But yeah, they should definitely remake that. They could do something really cool with that.
Yeah.
You can text in 505-585-LIVE, or we're at Facebook Live and YouTube Live. You can go there and subscribe and watch the show right now. Leave a comment like Britt Romney. Yeah, that's why I get hung up on. It's not true. We don't hang up on you, Britt. It doesn't happen. Yeah, Castaway. That was one of those movies where it was like, I left the theater going, this was a good movie, but gosh, it was a guy with on an island in Wilson hanging out.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll do some more headlines.
No, we're watching this movie in its entirety.
We're going to watch the whole movie?
Last Days in the Desert.
We're going to watch the trailer.
How did we never even hear of this?
I don't know. Stars Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor is Jesus and Lucifer in the film.
He is.
Okay.
Also coming up from Silicon Valley, Jimmy O Yang. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's got a book out called How to American, An Immigrant's Guide to Disappointing Your Parents. He'll be joining us at 8:10 from the Dreamstar Modeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
Come with me, and we'll be in a world of pure morning invasion. Open your ears, and you'll hear an assault of oral sensation. We'll begin with a grin, traveling on a wave of starry station. What we'll hear will incur fascination.
I'm Heidi, and here's what's happening. Join Love Inc. of Albuquerque for the second annual Spaghetti Western on Friday, April 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Jewish Community Center. This fundraising event will feature a full spaghetti dinner and country western dancing. Great for the whole family, this event provides an opportunity to grab some grub and hit the dance. Love Inc. is excited to welcome one of Albuquerque's top line dancing instructors who will be giving an hour-long line dance lesson. Your generosity towards the ministry of Love Inc. is greatly appreciated. Are you looking to experience freedom from hurts, hang-ups, and habits? Check out Life's Healing Choices. This 8-week video series will help you learn to make choices that could bring healing and hope to your life. Life's Healing Choices is meeting every Saturday in April and May, beginning April 7th at 6 p.m. For more information about these events and more, visit star88.fm. For what's happening, I'm Heidi, and this is Star 88.
A supernova on Star 88 with David Jeremiah.
When Jesus died on the cross, the whole earth became dark at midday. When Egypt was judged, there was a blackness of night. When the Lord came down at Mount Sinai, the mountain was shrouded in black cloud. This is once again what the prophet said would happen at the beginning of the tribulation period. Joel said it this way. Joel the prophet wrote, "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and terrible day of the Lord come." Zephaniah the prophet wrote, "That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness."
Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Don't miss it on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 11 a.m. on 107.1 FM. A soundtrack for your soul. This is Star 88 on KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and Star88.fm.
Look at us, stuck in a rut. I don't care. It's a snare, trapping us down with the dirt and the leaves. I can see inside the sun, through the trees, lighting the earth
for this? What?
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios.
Morning. Woke up yesterday, got up early, got some bills to pay, so we head down to the studio, and then we write our jams, cause he got to know that Dex and I were here today, even though it's Monday and everybody's gone, cause Easter, so everybody worked, but we worked and we're still here. What? So we're gonna do the show. That's okay, I'm flowing. We got Jay Ferguson from NBC's sitcom Living Biblically. It's actually CBS. Sorry for the mess. I'm just waking up, cause it's Monday morning. It's just a Monday morning. See, that's where Tam comes in and starts singing. I'm just gonna...
That was beautiful.
Sorry.
That was good, man.
Okay.
That was good. Beautiful. That was so good, I had to play it again. Good morning. It's Tuesday, guys. Quality Tam coming up at 9. We'll talk Easters. We'll see how her Easters was. Facebook Live. Go there like Taylor and George. Hang out. Be part of the show. Comment. Go to youtube.com/star88fm and subscribe. We're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers here. Getting close, guys. Go subscribe if you haven't yet. Star 88. Phone lines are open at 505-585-LIVE. Coming up here in just about 5 minutes, Jimmy O. Yang. He's on Silicon Valley on HBO. He's a stand-up comedian, and he's got a book out called How to American: An Immigrant's Guide to Disappointing Your Parents. And apparently that's what he did. He disappointed his parents. Parents wanted him to be a doctor. And he was like, no, I want to be an actor. They were very disappointed. We'll talk to him about that coming up. About 5 minutes away. Let's jump into some headlines while we wait.
Jimmy O. Yang.
Jimmy O. Yang.
Chinese immigrant. Was it his food from his people that made her sick? No. No, it wasn't. However...
What are you talking about?
29-year-old woman named Crystal from Pensacola, Florida, woke up at 4 a.m. on Sunday with serious stomach pains and knew. You know what it was?
What?
Food poisoning.
It's the worst.
From that iffy General Tso's chicken I had.
Gosh, man. Ugh.
So the pains were debilitating. She wound up calling 911. In a lot of pain. Couldn't figure it out. Obviously. Oh, General Tso, why would you do this to me?
Right?
She calls 911. The ambulance gets there at 6:30 a.m. And at 6:59 a.m., she gave birth because she was actually pregnant.
What? Are you kidding me? She was pregnant?
I don't understand these stories, guys. I'm not going to lie. I don't get it. We've had 3 Jeter babies. And every time, definitely knew my wife was pregnant. The doctor said it's crazy she didn't realize she was pregnant, especially since she's, already had another kid, so she knows what pregnancy symptoms feel like.
This happens all the time.
She was 37 weeks pregnant and had no idea. The stomach pain she was having was called labor.
Not the General Tso's or Tao's?
The General Tso's chicken, no. She says that she didn't get much of a belly. She didn't have morning sickness. She didn't feel any kicks or the baby moving, and she wears scrubs at work, so she really didn't notice her clothes fitting differently.
Oh, man.
Fortunately, her and her baby son are doing well. What is life? How is that even possible?
Yeah, they had a whole show on, I don't know, one of those channels that had to do with people coming in and not knowing they're pregnant.
Anytime I see these stories, I can't fathom.
I think we were talking about it the other day with somebody. I think the baby somehow gets tucked in. So, and a lot of times you'll see women that are overweight that don't realize it. But I was watching that show once, and there were some women that weren't even overweight, and they were pregnant, and they're like, something's wrong, and they go to the hospital, and they give birth. I think the baby gets tucked back in there somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I would imagine that has to be, right? That's why they don't get a belly?
Maybe?
You just think you have gas all the time from the kicking and moving around?
It's like you have an alien inside of you.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know, man.
I don't know how this happens, but apparently it happens. Shout out to Pensacola, Florida, because that's where she lives.
Yeah.
And just had a feeling. And some bad Chinese food.
Huh.
Yeah. Somebody said my friend had 4 previous children, got pregnant for the 5th time, had 0 signs or symptoms, much like this woman. Did not know she was pregnant until she went in and delivered a baby.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
I don't even know, bro. How does that happen?
Are you still taking my calls?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing morning radio like you guys.
Good.
Woo!
I'm glad.
Helping to make your show a little better.
Oh, please do, man. Please do.
All right,
I'm
I got
sucking
Jimmy
it up
for you.
today.
Stand by. Here
Okay. Jimmy O Yang, Silicon Valley.
What?
HBO. New book out.
Evo, here they are.
What are you doing, Jimmy?
Yes.
What up, gang? Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to Albuquerque.
Yeah, baby.
Have you ever been to the ABQ?
No, I only know it from watching Breaking Bad.
Yes,
Yep.
that's pretty much everyone who's never been here's answer, and I promise you,
very
that
accurate.
was a very accurate documentary.
Very accurate.
It's crazy out here. It be cray in the streets. So,
Is your neighbor cooking meth?
yeah, I hope not. I hope they've all been busted. I do have some crazy neighbors, though. I
Yeah.
do have some crazy neighbors. Speaking of, let's dig right into this, man, because we only have a few minutes, I know, but we love you, and you got a book, How to American, An Immigrant's Guide to Disappointing Your Parents. Albuquerque be crazy. You do not live in New Mexico. However, welcome to America, where everything is crazy, wherever you are. Have you had any of those like crazy moments? Like, why am I here? Why did I want to disappoint my family? Why? What is this American dream?
Yeah, when I was growing up in a very traditional Chinese family, my dad used to always tell me, pursuing your dreams is how you become homeless. That's not really a thing, right? And now here I am trying to act, and it's surely disappointing my parents, and they still wish I'm a scientist. They don't get it. But yeah, when I first came to this country when I was 13 years old, that's basically where the book starts, me as an immigrant. It was just big culture shock, man. Like, I didn't know anything about America. I didn't know what the hell the Pledge of Allegiance was. That was just weird,
Right.
when I first came here and I did that for the first time. And then I learned English by watching a lot of TV, like BET. That was, like, to me, the most American thing. Because, like, I wanted to be like Jay-Z, like big pimping on a yacht. That was like my vision of the American dream.
Oh man! So how did you decide? Like, okay, your parents clearly wanted you to be a scientist, still do, and you're watching BET, and you decide stand-up comedy is what I need to do.
Yeah.
I need to what flipped the script for you that changed everything?
Well, I tried to rap in high school. That didn't work out. I realized, I'm no Jay-Z. I went to college for engineering at first, but then I was smoking way too much weed, so I knew I wouldn't graduate as an engineer.
Yeah.
I switched to an economics major, which is the easiest major that Asian parents will still approve of. So I graduated with an economics degree, but I just wanted nothing to do with that degree. I quit an internship, and then I was just, trying to find myself. I worked as a used car salesman, I worked at a comedy club, and I worked as a strip club DJ.
Oh, my
And
God.
out of those three, that's a whole chapter in the book. It's called How to Strip Club DJ. And out of those 3 crappy jobs, the least crappy one was stand-up. So, and I really dug it. It was cool, man. It was like the first time where, as an outsider, you really fit in the comedy world.
Yeah.
So what do your parents think of you now? Because, I mean, you're in a pretty successful series on HBO,
Yeah.
Silicon Valley. Your stand-up, we were watching some of your stand-up. You got millions of views on YouTube.
Hilarious stuff.
Are they still giving you a hard time about your career choice?
Yeah, they don't even understand what stand-up comedy is because they didn't have that growing up in China. So they just call it a talk show. He's like, Jimmy, are you going to a talk show? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then like my mom doesn't even understand Silicon Valley too well or like acting.
Yeah.
Because first time she watched Silicon Valley, she's like, Jimmy, how many times did I tell you don't hunch your back? I'm like, Mom, I'm playing a character. She's like, well, play someone who doesn't hunch his back. He needs a posture.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. That's
incredible. Oh man. So if your parents had it their way, you'd be a scientist doing what?
I'll be a scientist with very good posture.
Okay.
Whatever scientific stuff they can brag to their relatives,
Right.
Oh, my
man.
gosh, that's so great, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, Silicon Valley is one of those shows. I jumped on just a couple years ago, and how many seasons are we in right now? With 4?
Well, yes, the 5th season is airing right now on Sunday.
Yeah, working with those guys like Thomas and Josh and Martin, they have to be like the funnest guys to hang out with, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's like an all-star team of comedy. And, for me, it's just a great learning experience working with everyone.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Thomas, clearly he's on Silicon Valley, and then he gets this, like, Verizon commercial deal. Do you think, like, your parents at least were excited for your friend? It was like, look, he's on the cell phone commercials. Like, that's good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're like, oh, that's your friend Richard. And I'm like, no, that's the name on the show. Yeah, they probably think I should go get like free Verizon service from them or something like that. But I don't think that's how it works.
So, I mean, you talk about the fact of coming over when you were a teenager to America and like the culture shock. I was in Hollywood 2 weekends ago, and I'm out here in the desert. It's a completely different lifestyle. Everything's slower. It's chill. It's more laid back out here in New Mexico. And LA, like, it took me like 2 hours to go 20 miles. It's like, oh, I'm going from Glendale to Long Beach. I better just plan like to pack a lunch or something. How was it transitioning to like to the world of Hollywood? Because it's I'm not gonna lie, it was insane. I wasn't the biggest fan of Hollywood, but what was it like transitioning to that culture?
Man, Hong Kong was even crazier. It's like Manhattan,
Okay.
There's ton of traffic. It's like a concrete jungle. So to me, when I first came to Los Angeles, that seemed slow to me.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely a car city, and I love walking back in Hong Kong, but you just couldn't really walk nowhere. So it was definitely a culture shock. Or even seeing like a Pizza Hut here in Los Angeles is different because like Pizza Hut back home in Hong Kong, it's like a gourmet sit-down restaurant with like shrimps on the pizza and like seafood pastas and stuff. It's like one of my favorite restaurants. And then when I came here to America, like the authentic version was just a pizza oven and a hole in the wall. And that was like really shocking to me. I'm like, how is the authentic version like crappier than the foreign version?
Incredible.
That's amazing. That's so good.
Oh, man. So we got a lot of people listening, obviously, who maybe are wanting to pursue something. I know when I first decided I was going to quit my real job and get into radio, my family was not the happiest. I mean, she always wanted me to do something cool, but talk to that person that maybe seriously wants to pursue their dreams, but their family, their friends, the people around them are just basically saying, don't do this, don't ruin your life. How would you help them, or what advice would you give them to somebody who seriously wants to take that leap, knowing that it's a difficult place to get into and they're staring at a secure job, but know that that's not what they want?
Yeah, I think don't be afraid to disappoint your parents, man, especially from the culture that I'm from and a lot of other people's family. Like, disappointing your parents is synonymous with pursuing your dreams, And for me, I figured that it was better to disappoint my parents for a few years than to disappoint myself for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's why, that's here I am, man.
Yeah.
That's how I got here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think a lot of people sometimes they just want the fame right away. They want the money right away.
Right.
And in reality, it takes a lot of hard work. Even if you're making it on a show or you're starting to see things happen, that takes a while. You got to grind it out, man. It seems like that's what you've been doing for a while.
Yeah, and sometimes looking back, some of the best time I had was not getting paid, just doing open mics, hanging out with my buddies. So
Yeah.
I think once you really find somebody that find somebody and something that you love, it's just easy, you know, and the money and everything else becomes secondary. It just becomes something that you want to do. So if you approach it that way and hopefully find your passion, then it don't even matter if you make money or not. It's just a fun journey. And like I said, don't be afraid to disappoint other people.
Dude, incredible. Jimmy O. Yang, author of How to American, an Immigrant's Guide to Disappointing Your Parents. You can also catch him on Silicon Valley. And, man, some amazing stand-up. So thank you for what you do,
Jimmy.
man.
Thanks, guys. I'm going on the tour, so you guys can catch me on jimmycomedy.com. Different
There it is.
cities. Stand-up tour coming your way.
Cool.
Word.
All right, Jimmy.
All right, man. We'll see you soon.
See you, man. All right. Bye-bye. Funny guy. Man, I could listen to him talk about his parents for hours. I love that. Oh, so good.
Our boy, I believe Mark chimed in talking about the fact that that's exactly what an Asian mom is. Like, that was his life.
Yeah.
So funny
That's
dude.
good.
People relating. I thought it was really interesting, like reading about his book, the idea of coming over here from China at age 13, and wanting to do something different like that in a family of like engineers and scientists.
Yeah.
Like, hey, and it's crazy because he's on HBO. He's on Silicon Valley on HBO. He was in Patriots Day with Mark Wahlberg. It's like his first feature film. He was great in that. He's got a book out. I mean, he's doing it, and yet his parents are still like,
they don't get it.
Just bummed out.
They don't get it. They don't understand. You know, it's just a different culture.
Yeah.
You know, and I love what he said, because I think most of us can agree that, you know what, you're gonna disappoint your parents.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing for me when my parents found out I was gonna do radio. It was kind of like, oh, wait, what? Come on, you're never gonna make money in radio.
I do think it needs to be said, if you are a 12, 13, 15, 16-year-old kid who is like, but this is what I want to do, and your parents are saying, hey, but you're in this house and this is what you're going to be doing for now, we are called to honor our mother and father.
Exactly.
Right? Biblically, like, that is something we must do. And so there comes a point where, in your life, you are going to have to start making those decisions on your own. So if you're like college kid, like Jimmy was, and he went through college, he got a degree, and then decided this isn't what I wanted. I love that he still honored his parents in that way.
Yeah.
Still went about it the right way, went to college, did everything he was supposed to, and then said, you know what, I want to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And changed his career. That's one thing, you know? Listen, 12, 13, 15-year-old kids, y'all still need to honor your mother and father.
No, that's so true, man.
So there's a way to do both. There really is.
Yeah.
A way to respectfully honor them, because obviously it sounds like he's got a great relationship with his parents still, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Mark says the familial pressure to do something successful is crazy in Asian culture.
Yeah, I would imagine. You see that a lot in movies and TV shows. They really talk about that a lot.
Dude. Jor-El said this dude makes him laugh out loud on Silicon Valley. I've never seen it. We were watching some clips, and I was in tears.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, Ralph said, were Dex's parents a little disappointed because he didn't learn to kill a moose with his bare hands? You know what? I don't think so.
I feel like you had more pressure than I did, because my mom was seriously just like, pursue your dreams, you do you. But on the flip side, there wasn't a whole lot of help there. It wasn't like, here's how we're going to get you to that place.
Yeah.
I had to try and figure things out on my own. And so
it was definitely weird for me growing up in Montana, because my dad and my brother and pretty much everybody else around me was really into hunting and doing the gun thing. And me, I just didn't really like it. I didn't like guns all that much, even though I went out and, shot them. I went hunting, but I didn't really like hunting all that much. So I couldn't really relate too much, because that's kind of what they talked about all the time. So I kind of always felt like the odd man out.
Yeah.
Especially even as an adult, when I'd go home, the family would be talking about hunting and guns, and I'd just kind of sit there and go, yeah, I don't know, man. This isn't really my thing, you know? Like, just different, you know? So yeah, I don't think they were disappointed in me when I got into radio. I just think I think as any parent, they were maybe just worried that, because they didn't see that inside of me, because I grew up such a shy kid, a kid that never really talked and didn't have much of a personality. And so then they see me get into radio, and they're like, wait, no. Like, why waste your time on something like that?
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna be your thing.
Right.
But for some reason, it was, from the get-go. I was like, you know what? This is it, man. This is my college. This is what I want to learn. This is what I want to do the rest of my life.
But I mean, it does show a driven, like, passion for something that God has placed inside of you. And so I like that when I hear stories like that, because for me, I wasn't pushed. So I went to college, but sadly I kind of have a similar story like Jimmy O. Yang, except he got his degree. I was busy being stupid. I wasn't following the Lord, so I was doing the same things he was doing. Drinking, drugs, girls, and ended up dropping out of school and going, what am I going to do with my life? Because I just wasn't really pushed, because it's like, you can do anything you want, sweetheart, like the American Idol moms.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so great. You're so fantastic. You're really terrible in this area, actually. I'm sure there's something else out there for you.
Yeah.
But I never had that. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to figure it out. Just work at a GameStop for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just trying other things. Maybe you're sitting there going, I don't know what are these talents that God, created inside of me. If you don't know, just continue to keep trying things,
Yep.
Figure it out. What kind of things? If you like to draw, then be an artist, keep drawing, doing things like that.
Yeah.
You're into cars, be into cars. Everybody has those desires, those wants, those abilities, and you just got to put them to use no matter what, man. If it makes you happy, go for it.
All right. But make sure you can pay the bills. I mean,
that's the thing. I mean, that's another part of it too, is like, if you have a family, I get it. You've got to pay the bills. You got to feed your family, but same time, you can still do what you love. My brother doesn't have a family, so it's kind of nice. But, he's having to work a job now that he doesn't really necessarily want to, but he's found this passion as a sculptor.
Yes.
He works with metal, and he creates these amazing pieces of steel and transforms them into antlers, and he made a sheep's head the other day, and he's making these tables, and all from the scrap metal from cars and the junkyard that he just gathers, and like he loves that, but it's not paying the bills yet. Like, he's only sold like one thing, and so he's got to work another job until things start picking up with his art. But I hope one day, man, that it takes off, because holy cow, man. He's talented. You guys should check it out. I posted some stuff up my Instagram and Facebook page if you guys want to check it out. All right, we got to take a break. We're live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Quality Tam coming up at 9. And we'll do some more headlines when we come back. Hang out.
We all want the best future for our children. Our next generation of leaders needs a strong foundation. With small classes, a great sports program, and affordable tuition, Evangel Christian Academy strives to equip students for the work God has for them. ECA's mission is to educate students spiritually, academically, and physically. Our philosophy is to prepare students for the work God has for them. We endeavor to challenge each student spiritually through daily Bible classes and discipleship. Since 1976, Evangel Christian Academy has been serving children from preschool through 12th grade and is accredited with the Association of Christian Teachers and Schools, North Central and the state of New Mexico. Located at 4501 Montgomery Boulevard Northeast in Albuquerque. Call 505-883-4674 to learn more, or go online to ecanm.info. That's ecanm.info.
A solar flare from David Jeremiah. We don't need more religion. What we need is more of Jesus. Star 88.
Taking me some time to understand. Living in the past, not demand. So I'll run from it, I know I will. Maybe when you're drunk, you'll call me up and talk about the girls you used to love.
predictable resistance. Mark it down on your calendar. Your enemy will resist what God leads you to do.
Need some divine direction? Here's Craig Rochelle on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
If you're not living with a little uncertainty every now and then, you are not living by faith. And if you're not living by faith, you cannot please God. All I know is I'm being compelled by the Spirit. Spirit's prompting, certain uncertainty, predictable resistance. The third part of God's process is what I call predictable resistance. Mark it down on your calendar. Your enemy will resist what God leads you to do. This is what Paul says. All I know is I'm being prompted. I don't know what's going to happen there. I only know that in every city, the Holy Spirit warns me that prison and hardships are facing me. Prison and hardships.
Now that's a PowerPoint with Craig Rochelle on Star 88.
What's going on in the news today?
President Trump once again is criticizing Democrats over DACA, blaming them for not restoring the immigration program that he ended.
The Democrats have really let them down. It's a shame.
The president speaking at the annual White House Easter egg roll.
Beijing slapping tariffs on up to $3 billion worth of U.S. goods.
Teachers in Kentucky and Oklahoma are at their state capitals.
Our students are worth it.
Teachers in Kentucky are demanding higher wages and protesting possible changes to their pensions. In Oklahoma, they're calling for better resources.
13-year-old Jesse Hernandez was playing at Griffith Park in an abandoned maintenance building when part of the floor gave way and he fell 25 feet down a pipe. He was then taken to a hospital just to make sure he was okay.
The Environmental Protection Agency has put the brakes on an Obama-era rule requiring automakers to make cars that average more than 50 miles per gallon by the year 2025.
Smartphone apps to remotely lock, monitor, or start your car have become common. Now we're seeing the next step, using that phone as your key fob.
With this vehicle, you'll not only be able to unlock it, but you'll be able to start and drive it with your phone alone.
The app will also allow you to send a virtual key to another driver.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Live from the Dreamstar Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Dex and Steve-O. Morning Invasion being brought to you by Preston Hart. Screen printing, live printing, graphic design. PrestonHart.com. You can check out our Star 88 t-shirts, our TMI t-shirts. Support the station. We got a store right there at star88.fm. Quality Tam coming up at 9. She'll probably share her Easter with us. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call in. And you can text in at 505-585-LIVE, and you can call that number, and you can leave a voicemail.
Next message. Me and my kids were sitting down tonight. We were going to listen to the morning invasion. We tuned in to Facebook Live to check it out a little bit. And what do you know? Somebody had some unkind words for my son. I didn't appreciate them too much. So I wanted to ask my daughter how she feels about it. Isabella, how do you feel about that?
I rebuke you, Matt Gentry.
In the name of Jesus.
Okay.
Amen.
Really? Guys, you can't keep doing the same joke. It was funny the first couple times.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I rebuke you, Matt Gentry.
Get out of here. You know what? Matt Gentry as a radio guy, I'm okay with that. Because he's a legend. He's one of the best in the radio biz. Rest in peace, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not dead in real life, but he's dead in radio. You know? I thought he was definitely one of my favorite people on the radio. Something about his voice. His voice, I don't know, always comforted me for some reason.
Yeah.
You know? It was like that old man. It was like Santa Claus. When I'd sit on Santa's lap and Santa would ask me, "What do you want for Christmas?"
Okay.
It'd make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and I'd be like, I want a Transformer. Yeah. Anyways. 505-585-LIVE. You can call, leave voicemails. But come on. Let's switch it up a little bit. Whatever your name is, sir, come on. Be more original. You're a lot like all these movies that are being made.
What?
You know, it's like the same thing regurgitated over and over again.
Just because you're mad, I happen to enjoy it.
I'm not mad, man. I'm just saying. It's a little disappointing, you know? Come on. We can do better.
Sure.
Next message.
Hey, good morning.
Daddy, can I talk to Baxter?
Sadly, son, I'm sorry you can't. I called the wrong radio station.
Well, at least there's Steve-O.
Amen, son. Amen.
Get out of here. So stupid. So stupid. All right, before we jump into some headlines, let's talk about a couple viral videos you guys should probably look up. People are loving this 10-year-old kid. He's in Walmart in Illinois, and he's doing Homesick Blues. Homesick Blues is a yodeling song.
That last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She do me, she do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear when she calls me sweet. Daddy, such a beautiful dream.
Yodeling is such a lost art. Not a lot of people do it anymore.
I mean, I feel like if there's one place you're going to see that, it is in a Walmart. So
yeah, that's true.
Makes sense.
My grandpa Wilbur, he used to yodel all the time.
Oh, man.
I'd be like, Grandpa, please yodel for me. And he'd be like, yodel-a-dee-hee, yodel-a-hee.
I had to like it all over. I lost my heart at sea. I've grown so used to you somehow. But I know nobody should.
Do you think that kid wants to sing at a Walmart, or do you think his parents are making him sing at a Walmart?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
He's all dressed up. That's great. Little boy yodeling in Walmart. You guys can check that out. You're going to like this one because that's to do with baseball. Have you seen the one-armed high school baseball player?
No.
Luke Terry is a catcher on his high school baseball team, and he's getting people's attention because he only has one arm. There's a video of him behind the plate catching pitches and kind of juggling the glove and on the ball before throwing it back. So he'll catch it.
Wow.
And so he'll drop his glove and then pick it up with his one arm. Let me see here.
That's incredible.
Got to see this. It's pretty cool. So he's the catcher. He takes the glove off, flips the ball up, and catches it.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Like he's a pro catcher. That's pretty cool, right? You guys have to see it to believe it.
That is incredible, guys.
He's got one arm and he's a catcher.
Today's like this, you can achieve anything you want day.
Right? You want to yodel? Yodel. You want
Follow your dreams,
be a
guys.
catcher.
Follow your dreams.
You know, how many people told that kid he wouldn't be able to be a catcher?
Yeah, right?
You know?
He's a catcher. I'm biased because Luke's a catcher, but that's the spot, man. That's the position.
Yeah, next time he complains
incredible.
about being a catcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've actually ever heard Luke complain about being a catcher.
Tell him about Luke Terry next time.
I will.
Yeah, Luke doesn't seem like the type of person that would complain.
No, man.
That'd be a good video to share with him, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the Angels had Jim Abbott. He only had one hand. So he would put the glove on the other, like on his, for lack of a better term, please forgive me, because he had like 2/4 of an arm. So it was like on the stub here, and he would pitch. And yeah, it was always amazing to see him field. And yeah.
Wow.
Jim Abbott, man. Jim Abbott.
Yeah, one-armed high school baseball player. You guys can YouTube that one.
Yeah.
505-585-LIVE. You want to text in?
Jim Abbott. Sorry, got caught up in baseball. 2% of us are kind of cray-cray, guys. And another 14% of us might have just recently gotten into a car accident and are on muscle relaxers, and so they're not sure about anything in life, really. However, some dumb in California was in the news last week after he used a homemade rocket to launch himself 1,900 feet in the air to prove the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
You know it. We've talked about it many a times.
Yeah,
Obviously,
1,900 feet, really?
He proved nothing.
Yeah,
But
he didn't make it very far.
because of that, someone decided to poll people to find out just how common the whole flat Earth theory is, and the results were a little surprising. 1 in 50 people believed that there is evidence that the Earth is flat.
Okay. What's happening?
1 in 50 people think all of the evidence that says it's round is part of a huge worldwide conspiracy. And another 14% say they have doubts that the earth is round or they're just not sure.
1 in 50 is a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I know. Adults between 18 and 24 are the most likely to say they think the earth is flat. 4% said they've always believed it. Another 30% said they have doubts or they're not sure.
Do you think they just want to believe it? Like, because it's fun. It's like Bigfoot. People want to believe in Bigfoot or the chupacabra.
I don't know, dude. Overall, by the way, chupacabra's real. 84% of people said they have no doubt the earth is round. 94% of people over the age of 55 said, obviously, the earth is round.
The chupacabra, by the way, is a hairless raccoon. Proven.
Okay. I just don't understand how this is becoming more popular.
Because of videos, man. YouTube. Because you get somebody that sounds smart that does a YouTube and he uses big words, and then kids are like, "Oh my gosh," it brings up. That's a great point.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Are we really to a place where? Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things that's kind of fun and trendy to believe in. I hope the Earth is flat. I think it would be the greatest thing.
Like,
that'd be so funny if all of a sudden we find out.
Like Asgard?
Yeah. It was just the Earth is flat.
It's just floating there. And
been lies fed to us by the government that they've been to space. But why would they want to like lie about that?
To beat the Russians.
Like, what's the bit? Why wouldn't they say the Earth is round? Why would that just be like the biggest lie?
I don't know. So that people don't freak out over the universe
and try to climb over the ice wall and fall off?
Maybe. Trying to keep the frost giants out, man.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
True.
I just don't. Okay, you know what? We're talking about how there's a percentage of people that think the earth is flat. And so then it should come as no surprise. There's a hot new trend that is really odd.
Talk to me.
Gluing flowers to your eyebrows. I mean, obvs, right?
Gluing what? Flowers to your eyebrows?
It's a new, quote, beauty trend. I don't know, dude. That's a hot new beauty trend on Instagram. Dyeing your eyebrows green and then gluing little flowers to them. They're called garden eyebrows.
I'm in. Whoa, garden eyebrows?
Yeah, you look like Swamp Thing.
Today we are going to try and create garden eyebrows. The first step is to transform your eyebrows into grass. You want quite a bit because you want it to look clumpy and sticky.
I think they're pretty.
And just put it on your brow. To make them green, I'm gonna use this liquid lipstick. I'm using this one from Jeffree Star in the color Venus Flytrap, but you could use green mascara, green paint, and you don't even need to make them green. You could leave them au naturel.
How many views did she have?
This is the
110,000.
dumbest thing I've ever seen.
You know what? Props to this girl right here because she's doing it, man.
I mean, you heard it here first, folks. Garden eyebrows. Hot new trend. Are we doing this?
Well, I don't know if guys are supposed to.
Wait, why? What do you mean? What? It's
girl
2018,
thing,
bro. We literally been talking about how we can be anything we want to be and we can do anything we want to do.
That's true.
Why is it a girl thing? Who said it was a girl thing? Did anyone ever say it was a girl thing? Garden eyebrows. Swamp Thing has garden eyebrows. He's clearly a man. Well, actually, he's not a man. People always thought he was Alec Holland, but turns out it was just like the spirit of him when he died and fell into the swamp. Like, there was like these people like the Parliament of Trees, and they were like, we need the avatar of the green dog. And so he popped up, and he's not really a man. He's like a avatar for the green.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's got him. Garden eyebrows.
Huh.
I'm just saying.
I wonder if my daughter watches this. Taylor R. She's got almost
Fun
1 million
guy.
subscribers.
Huh? He is very clearly a fun guy.
More natural looking, kind of like the flowers are sprouting directly from your hair.
Yeah. We'll try it.
Or glitter beards. Those kind of went away, right?
Glitter beards?
Yeah, glitter beards. You don't remember glitter beards? Shimon.
I don't think so, man.
Taylor says garden beard.
Oh, yeah, the glitter beard. There's an app on, or there's a filter.
Yeah. See, Shannon, she's the one that brought it up. Glitter beards. No.
Look at these guys.
Okay, that's too far.
Okay. Well, they have 5 million views and 8 million subscribers. So who's laughing now?
Don't talk to me about what.
Okay, so you're going to do No.
Okay.
I don't trust it.
All right.
No. Moving on.
What is happening with the trends?
I don't know.
Next.
Okay. Multiple problems with this next story. A wanted criminal got caught last week because he mistook a police cruiser for a pizza delivery car. Ooh. Let's rewind. A 29-year-old dude in South Burlington, Vermont named Michael Gonzalez ordered a pizza on Sunday and thought he saw the delivery car pull up. So he went outside and walked up to the car to pay for it. I have no idea why he didn't just wait for the dude to come to his door and knock and say, "Here's your pizza, bro." But somehow, not only did he do it weirdly, but he failed to realize that that was not a pizza guy. It was a cop car. And like not an unmarked cop car, it was an actual police cruiser. Police ended up running his name because, well, he just knocked on their window trying to get a pizza, so clearly he was inebriated in some form or fashion. Turns out he was also a wanted person. He had an outstanding warrant for his arrest, and they immediately arrested him.
Good.
And if this is any clue or indicator, you know I'm no Sherlock Holmes. I'm not Batman. My detective skills are kind of lacking, but I feel like maybe this next piece kind of brings it together. But when they arrested him, they found a small amount of heroin and ecstasy in his pockets.
Oh, boy.
So I'm kind of thinking that maybe, just maybe, that could have had something to do with him mistaking a police cruiser for the pizza delivery guy. Yeah.
Pretty good call.
They also then realized that the friend he was with was wanted for petty larceny, and they arrested him too.
Gosh, Michael and William.
Michael was due in court yesterday. We don't have any updates on that, but no word on the friend or what happened with the pizza.
Michael Steven Gonzalez. What the heck?
What happened with the pizza, man?
What kind of pizza was it?
I don't know.
Do you like pineapple?
I
Canadian
love
bacon?
pineapple.
Mushroom?
Guys, give me that Hawaiian style pizza any day of the week.
Give me that cauliflower crust.
Add green chili or jalapenos because I love it either way.
I'm telling you, the cauliflower crust.
It's like the New Mexican Hawaiian, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
I like everything on my pizza. Have you ever had anchovies?
Yeah.
They're actually not bad.
Yeah, pretty stinky.
Yeah,
I don't
they're just
like,
salty,
I'm trying
I
to think
think.
what I don't like. I like bacon on my pizza.
Yeah, bacon's good. I'm a mushroom. I love pepperoni. I love sausage. I love green chili.
What about like garlic cloves?
Love garlic cloves. Yeah, they get the store.
Yeah, man. What about like artichoke hearts?
Artichoke hearts. Yeah, put it all on there.
Pinon nuts.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Yep.
I'm really hungry.
I like the white sauce instead of
yeah. I'm
the
down.
red. I like the white.
Okay.
But cauliflower dough.
You lost me.
Dude, you got to try it.
You lost me.
It won't make you feel gross afterwards.
Gosh, I want a pizza.
And it's good for you.
Is pizza the best food in the existence of all foods?
I love making my own pizza. Remember when we found out that you could buy just the buns at Fuddruckers?
Yeah, dude.
We lost our minds.
We did. I didn't realize you could do that. Man, I'm hungry.
Maybe that's what I'll buy Bill for his birthday. I'll buy him some Fuddrucker buns.
Just buying some buns, man.
Think he'd love that as a gift?
Sure. I ate there with him once, and he liked it.
Okay, good. He loves buns.
Since we're on the topic of food, can we just talk about the 10 most popular comfort foods in America? When you're stressed out, bro, you just need that food, that injection of life into your body and being. What's your go-to comfort food? I'm pretty sure we just talked about the single greatest comfort food in the history of all time.
Yeah, and I kind of agree.
Is there anything better than pizza? Let's find out. A new survey found the 10 most popular foods in America. Number 10. Tomato soup?
Ooh. Gotta have the grilled cheese, though. I think that's great comfort food. Has to have the grilled cheese sandwich.
I need to try better tomato soup, apparently, because I'm kind of grossed out right
Get the
now.
creamy. Get the creamy and always use milk, not water.
Number 9. Chili with an I.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Depends. I mean, there's good chili and there's like, chili.
Teo's wife, Dawn, made a sweet potato chili that was like the best chili.
Oof.
It was so good.
And you're working hard to put food on your family.
Thanks, Dubs. Gosh, I miss him. Speaking of things I love. Number 8, mashed potatoes.
Oh, gosh, yes. Lots of butter, lots of milk.
Yeah.
I like them just a little bit lumpy, but creamy.
Even with like a little cheese in them, even.
You even green chili? Green
Gosh,
chili in
I
your
love
potatoes?
mashed
Try that, guys.
potatoes.
Try that.
Top 10 comfort foods, guys. Number 7. Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning. I haven't had breakfast yet, and you guys are making me super
Dude,
hungry.
I feel you. Samesies. If somebody wants to get breakfast burritos and bring them, I'll eat it. I hear you.
So I made cauliflower pizza once for my wife because she was on the healthy kick, and she's like, "This is so amazing." I said, "Okay, I'll make you a deal. Next time I make this, I'm gonna go get a large double pepperoni from Dion's, and I'm gonna eat that while you eat this disgusting
There you go.
cauliflower pizza."
Marriage
'Cause
is
it
all
was
about
good
compromise.
The first bite,
Yeah.
and then you realize you're eating cauliflower.
Okay. You know, it doesn't even taste like cauliflower.
Yes, it does. I made it. Yes,
well,
it does.
see, that's
I
the
even
problem. You
shredded
made
the
it.
Cauliflower.
You made it. That's the problem. You know,
Oh, man.
when I had it, I went to a restaurant and it tasted just like regular pizza crust.
Well, I put garlic, I put basil, I put Italian, the whole shebang.
Maybe
At least
cooking's
my
not your
wife
thing,
liked
bro.
Okay.
it. Bro, come on now.
You know what? Hey,
I'm a good cook.
go try it.
There you go.
Will you please try it at a restaurant? Go to like California Pizza
No.
Kitchen and try it.
All right.
Okay?
No, that's a waste of money. I'm
You
not
know
a
what?
hippie. I like real pizza.
I got to hang up on you, sir. You're not making any sense to me.
I understand. You have a good one.
Okay.
All right, bye. Yes, Steve, go ahead.
Gosh, I'm so hungry. Somebody said menudo.
Ugh, I'm not a fan.
Grilled cheese and ketchup, somebody said.
Oh, okay.
Signature select tomato basil soup.
I don't know. That meal that we had the other day when we were out, a tradition we do every year, we had burgers and fries. Those truffle green chili fries might be the ultimate comfort food.
So hungry. Number 7 was grilled cheese. Number 6 was mac and cheese.
Ooh, yes.
If you're just joining us, we're doing a survey of the top 10 most popular comfort foods in America. Number 5 is pasta.
Yes.
Okay.
I can get down
I'd
with
take
that.
a grilled
Fettuccine
cheese
Alfredo.
or mac and cheese over pasta any day of the week.
Chicken
Number
fettuccine Alfredo.
4. French fries.
Yes. Truffle fries, guys. Sweet potato fries.
I still think my favorite was that big old mound we got that one time we went out with our girl Claire.
Yep.
Garlic,
Downtown.
Parmesan, and
Oof.
yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
They're the best! Number 3. What do you think the top 3 comfort foods are? Don't look. Top 3 comfort foods, guys.
Gosh darn it, why didn't I look?
What is the top comfort foods?
A hamburger?
Nope. That's not number 3.
Did we say
Because
pizza?
it's number 2!
Oh, it's number 2?
Burgers was number 2. Hamburgers was number 2. I feel like the top 3 are, it's like my food chart. This is my food chart.
So pizza's probably on there, right?
Pizza is number 1.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because pizza is life. Is there anything greater than pizza, guys?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of things I think that are greater.
Number 3, by the way, was fried chicken.
Oh, my gosh.
Chicken and waffles is probably my favorite. In fact, we went this weekend to a burger joint, and they had a chicken and waffles
I know. I wanted
sandwich.
you to get that so bad.
It was like the bread was the waffles, and the chicken was the middle, and I'm waiting. I'm excited. I said, guys, I was serious. I took a picture of it. I was like craving. I couldn't wait. And the waitress says, yeah, we're out of chicken and waffles. That's why you don't order chicken and waffles at a burger joint.
I hear you, man.
Gosh.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. So I think what should definitely be on that list are those rolls from Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, just like a roll?
Yeah. Just don't mention businesses, sir. Okay?
There you go.
Thank you very much.
See, yeah.
All right, we're going to hang up on
Hanging
you.
up.
We can't say
Rolls weren't even on the top 10.
No kidding.
Because you think about that, like at Thanksgiving, my mother-in-law does those like Hawaiian style ones or whatever.
The ones that are from Hawaii?
Yes.
Those are so good.
But I have not even on the top 10. Get rid of tomato soup. Give me rolls.
Give me rolls.
Yeah.
Give me
Pizza,
a rolls.
burgers, fried chicken. French fries number 4. No wonder we're so obese.
Today's radio show is sponsored by Food. Food. If you're going to eat, why not try food?
Appreciate that.
Somebody said, how are tacos nowhere on this list? You are right.
Yeah, comfort food, though. Tacos, comfort food.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like there's so much more.
Never mind the fact that it's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I like a big
Ice
bag
cream?
of Ruffles chips or something.
Ice cream was not on the top 10.
Ice cream.
Potato
yeah.
chips
Chocolate
were not
cake.
on the top 10.
You know, there's so much out there, guys.
Chocolate was not on the top 10. This is the top 10 comfort foods. People are freaking out on us. It's not my list, guys.
You know what my go-to for like the meal that I love to make and I'm really good at? Chicken fried steak.
Oh, I love chicken fried steak.
I make a mean chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. Maybe a little veggie on the side.
Gosh.
God, country gravy.
Phoebes is calling you out right now.
What?
You had a Coke last night.
I did have a Coke last night.
Chrissy saw that on Instagram or wherever it was and immediately was like,
I was stressed
I'm calling
watching
him out.
basketball. I was like, I need a Coke, and immediately regretted it because it gave me the worst tummy ache.
How are waffles or pancakes not on that list?
Yeah. But the breakfast menu at restaurants.
Nachos was not on that list. People are losing it. All caps. How is ice cream not on there? It's like the classic. Sitting on the couch watching a sappy movie with some Ben and Jerry's. Comfort.
Oh gosh.
Okay. It's weird. That's weird. Sorry guys, it wasn't my list.
Yeah, well, I can get down with most of that. I think they did a good job.
I'm gonna go get some chicken and waffles right now.
Right?
I'm so hungry.
All right, we got to take a break. We're live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Quality Tam Tuesday is next.
This is Ground Wire with Sean Dunn.
What is love? What does it look like? And how does it act? Although people all over the world are looking for love, very few people understand it. They can't define it, and because of that, they accept counterfeits. People today think that love can be discovered in words, yet many people lie about their affections. Others believe it can be revealed in gifts, yet presents are often shallow expressions of guilt or manipulation instead of love. Still others think that it is a feeling. However, I don't agree with that either. If I only loved when I felt like it, I would not love often. Let me suggest that love is more than a feeling, an emotion, or an expression. Love is a commitment. When you love someone, you consider how your actions will affect them. You invest in that relationship and you exhibit faithfulness. Oh, and one more thing. True love is not selfish. It is giving, caring, and encouraging. True love doesn't tear down, it builds up. It doesn't take, but it gives. That is the reason that the Bible says that the greatest expression of love ever recorded was when Christ willingly died upon the cross in your place. That is the most intense demonstration of commitment and love, and he did it all for you.
For more, log on to groundwire.net. Groundwire.net.
A Star 88 Supernova with Greg Laurie.
You know, when we're close to God and we hear Jesus is coming back, our heart leaps a little. Yes, I want that. And when you're not walking with the Lord as you ought to, when you hear that Christ could come back at any moment, your heart sinks a little because you're not living as you should. Maybe it could be demonstrated in the way we go to church. Some are anxious, can't wait to get there. I'm going to church. They're there early even, because they don't want to miss the worship and they want to hear the message and they want to stay afterwards for the fellowship. Some, church again, didn't we do that last week? And they're late to the service and they miss most of the worship and then they leave early. And, it's really why. The psalmist said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go unto the house of the Lord. Were you glad when you were on your way to church?
Catch Greg Laurie's teaching show, A New Beginning, on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on 107.1 FM. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, rebroadcast on KKCJ, Cannon Air Force Base, KPKJ, Mintmore, K201CC, Las Cruces, K203EZ, Alamogordo, K207CQ, Gallup, K211CW, Hobbs, K212EH, Silver City, K214DE, Antonito, K218AK, Artesia, K250AB, Roswell, K293AO, Alamosa, K228DQ, Portales, in the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
It's about time. Shut up.
And now it's time for another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
She says I have to eat better. Gets me regular Cheerios. Look at her watching me eat. Little does she know I laced the bottom of the bowl with Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And that was another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. That's not okay. Good morning, everybody. We're the Morning Invasion. Here we go.
Oh, are you wanting me to go?
Oh, my God.
My bad. I didn't know you wanted me to rap this morning. See, it's Tuesday, and I just got out of bed because I'm late today. Had a car accident. Some girl was texting and driving, not paying attention. But it's cool, because I'm here anyway. Praise be Jesus. We're gonna rock it today on this morning show with a girl quality Tam. She should be here in just a minute if she stops her yapping, which is hard to do, because have you ever spent time with this girl named Tamra? She's a lot of fun, but she talks so much that you want to fall asleep, yo. I'm like a mystical rap artist.
You are.
I don't rhyme anything. I just basically talk.
Basically. Yeah, it's mumble rap.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you're a mumble rap.
No, I'm not.
You're just talking, bro.
You can clearly hear the words I say.
No, you're
mumble rap is like, today, so we're rocking down the street, where's the thing, we got Tamara on.
I can hear Drake.
We are coming in the mumble.
I can hear Drake just fine.
And we are in the mumble rap. Today because we got it all night and we got it all day, so gonna keep it going on and on until the break of dawn, or at least just to get to. That's mumble rap.
No.
I don't talk like that.
No way! Yes, wait!
I just keep it on the D-Low. That's Paul DiLorenzo. He sold me my car that used to be good, but now it's real far off at the dealership, cause it's trying to get fixed, cause this girl had to mute myself because I started to say something really bad. That's I'm on the drugs. Muscle relaxers, yo. 1999. Sorry, y'all. Car accident.
Well, at least there's Steve-O.
That's right. That's right,
Amen
child.
to that.
At least
Amen.
there's Steve-O.
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Quality Tam will kick off. As soon as she walks in, she'll be here any moment. She'll be walking through that door. She'll be putting her stuff down, and then she'll be grabbing that microphone.
It's like you're a prophet. Trade me, Tam. Trade me.
With what?
You're the star today. You just do it.
Steve-O's hurting.
You just do it. I'm sitting in the chair.
What happened to you?
I was in a
Get over here,
accident
Tam.
last week, and I'm in so much pain today.
Get over
Go
here.
ahead. Oh,
You're in
you
charge.
just go ahead. Take my spot.
You're in charge of the live
You're in
line.
charge. Go ahead.
Look at you be sick today.
You're in
Yep.
charge of the live line, girl.
Yep. Tam's got it today, guys. This is what life would be like if I were just the guest, and
Hi,
Tam was
everyone.
Hi,
Tam was
Tam.
actually
Hello,
doing the show.
hi. Thank
How
you
are
for
you?
having
Just wanted
me
to give her
today.
the spotlight.
Woo!
Quality
wow,
Tam,
that's,
everybody.
thank you guys
It's weird, right? From that perspective.
having me.
You're
wow,
welcome.
I'm like loud in your ears.
Yeah,
Are you going deaf, or you just like the sound of my voice?
probably.
Okay.
I mean both, but
plus you have a hoodie on and your headphones on over your hoodie.
welcome to that microphone.
How
That's
do I
what
turn
it's like.
him down? Wow.
Well, yeah, it's just that
Your headphones over there.
headphones are hot, yo.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Thank you.
There you
Yep.
Quality Tam, everybody.
Hello.
Did you bring us pizza?
Oh gosh, I must have missed the
Did
memo.
they have pizza over there?
No, they didn't. But today was
Oh.
staff development day, obviously, as every Tuesday is in the morning. Or not staff development, it's staff devo, like devotional day. So anyway, today though it was Skip and Neil and Nate, and they talked about people leaving. So they announced today to the staff, even though the email went out about a couple people who are leaving and things like that. And so
Who's leaving? I don't check my
Ryan
email.
Wiley, who is our head,
Oh, Ryan with the sweet beard.
one of our most
and the sweetest wife in the
precious
world.
people is leaving. And so he's the
very
bald
sad.
guy with the beard. That's
The
how people
bald
know
guy
him.
He's a great
with the
singer.
beard.
He is a great singer. He has a wonderful stage presence. And
Where's he moving?
He's known for the smile that he has when he sings. Like he has like such
Yeah.
a beautiful smile.
Where's he going?
Like, as he's singing? He's going to
Disneyland.
California.
Cali? Why?
Yeah,
he's going to go work for Disney.
He's going
Have
to
you
work
ever
for
heard his
Disney
voice?
as a prince.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
Okay, so anyway, he's not going to Disney.
He should. He's got an incredible voice.
He's not going to Disney.
He could do it.
Another
But,
church?
He is
Guys
going
are
to
just
go help.
hindering
He's
him.
going to go help a church out in California. He and his wife are both going, and they're and so it's a bittersweet thing for them. He was just talking about it. I posted it on my story thing, so you guys could hear a little bit of what he was saying. And he's just going to go out there and help them with this church that's kind of. I don't want to say dying, but they're
Wow.
sort of they're not doing as great as they could be, and
Yeah.
so now they're kind of hiring some new people to come in, and they're just gonna be replanting over there.
Cool.
So it'll be great, yeah. And he's really excited. It's a wonderful opportunity. We're
Nice.
gonna miss him like crazy. So people all around the world, if you found out today, I'm sorry that your heart hurts, but also please make sure that you spread the good news. The
Yeah.
fact that he is
The gospel.
really excited. He's really excited about going, and it's a good thing. It's a good
I love
transition.
California.
So we'll have him till about July. So I've just been, digging in those tracks and database and
Who else is
guitar and all that stuff. We have Andrew Schaefer, who was our lighting guy. He just left. I was just gonna say passed away. He did not die.
He's
did
no
not die.
longer with us.
He's no longer with us. I was gonna say that. He's going over to work for Faith Comes by Hearing,
Cool.
Hosanna Ministries.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
My dad was the director of Latin America over there
Hosanna!
for like 28 years. But anyway, it was good, and you know what? They encouraged people to understand. They said they wanted to make it clear, just in case it had been clouded
Unclear.
or unclear in any way, that when you're about to leave, or if God's calling you to do something huge, or God's calling you to do something different, or whatever it is, to be open with them and not to have whispers around the campus. They weren't saying anybody was doing that, but they were just saying that. And it's good for people to just be open about what God's doing in their life so that they can help you along the way. And they can kind of help you do
You
do
boo,
what
so
God's
that you
doing. So
can-
it was cool. They
you
really
do
opened the
you,
door
boo.
for open communication and to support them and to support you for whatever you guys want to do. And it was really great as a staff. And it's a revolving door. If you want to come back, it's not a closed door. It's a revolving door. As you know, Skip even had left a while back, and he came back too. Because he went to go help out that church in California and then came back.
This is true.
So yeah, so it was a good staff Devo day.
I wish a radio station would hire me in California.
What?
Really?
Why?
Just so you want to go live on the beach? I love the beach, but the
Cali.
water's cold in Cali.
The plants that grow there are amazing and beautiful and smell so good.
Like a tiger
The weather
lily
is so good.
Okay.
The water
is so cold.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect there.
But like if you're burning up, like me, I like to tan on the beach, and so if I'm laying out and I'm like on fire, then I like to just take a quick dip. But when it's too cold, it's just like a
I was
shock.
born to live in California. This desert thing is not working for me.
It's not?
No. Never.
No?
I don't like the desert.
Do you tan well?
No, I'm a lobster.
He's from Montana.
Oh, I thought you said that you're a lobster.
I'm a lobster. Yes.
It's like when we had Eric Metaxas here, or Taxis, Eric
Metaxas.
I said to him, do you think that maybe you could do Metaxas later?
He's never heard that one before.
I was like, is that new? And he was like, yeah, it's new. He's lying, obviously, to me. I'm sure of it, but it was sweet.
Well,
anyway,
that's cool.
welcome to Quality Tam
I
Tuesday.
changed my mind. I don't want you to have the driver's seat.
Sorry, buddy. Let's see what the live line says. How do I get access to this?
Exactly.
live line?
Exactly.
Tonight?
Gosh.
What
Forgive me,
says
Father,
live?
for I have sinned.
Forgive
I
him
have
for he
allowed
knows. Oh, you know what was cool though?
Tamara.
They did say in there that it was neat because they did say that when Jesus says they'll know you're my disciples by your love for one another.
Yes.
That was the biggest takeaway I think that I got for that. It's pretty
Good.
sweet.
You guys can text
John
in
13,
50.
34, and 35, yo.
You know what that is,
Yeah,
huh?
of course I do.
Steve-o?
Those are my life verses.
If you're not gonna, are you okay back there?
I'm good.
He's fine. Let him be.
Stand
Ew,
there.
are you sick? Because now I'm talking on your microphone.
We got sore throats.
Oh my gosh!
We're
Why
not.
do you guys
No,
not
you dumb.
tell
We're not
me?
sick. I was in a car accident.
Oh, that's
yeah, but we both have sore throats.
Yeah,
That's
dude, you can get
disgusting.
strep from a car accident. That's what the doctor told me yesterday. Granted, I you know,
Sorry.
505-585-LIVE. You want to text in?
I think I literally put this in your. I just sprayed. I put hand sanitizer on my hand, but that little thingy's all messed up. The little pump is. So I just squirted you with it. Sorry.
All right, read some of these.
All right, yeah. So Steve-O, let's see. Here we have something about Steve-O here. Okay.
You gotta be careful what you read.
They're telling you to quit lying because you just want to get paid. Lies is what it says.
Lies.
That was for Steve-O. And then wow. And then they say if you work in California, then how are you going to room with Bill? What did I miss earlier?
I'm gonna take my seat back.
No, don't take your seat back. I'm just getting into. I don't know who Bill is.
Bill
What is-
Peterson.
Bill Peterson.
Oh, Bill,
Dex's
that's you.
roommate.
It's you.
I live with Bill.
Bill is your guy. I got it.
Yep.
I'm
Peterson's.
So guys, I'm on the texting. It's like, say hello to me, please. Like someone say hi. Oh my gosh, I'm like, actually, I can respond to you
Talk
right
to us
now.
about Sunday.
Yeah, well, that's what we wanted you to share. What happened? You texted me
Sunday
and said
we had
something about
we had morning
difficulties.
invasion at Easter sunrise service, and then
going
you
so
take the
well.
stage, and I everything sounded good to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, what
you were
happened?
like texting us from the stage, complaining about it.
Okay,
I'm making that up.
So people want to know what happened on Sunday. Okay,
Who are
So
the people?
The people who are blowing up my phone on Sunday. So
What
I am
happened?
going to share on air so that
Oh,
if you guys
no.
want to ask again, you can ask
Just
your friends.
podcast us.
Okay, yeah, just podcast it. This is a way for you guys to get more listeners.
love it.
Okay,
Good.
so what happened on Sunday is on Saturday we had a rehearsal. Okay, so Saturday we check our packs, we do all of our levels and everything. We were there in the day on Saturday at the stadium. So we finish up everything early in the evening. And then we go and we come back the next morning about 5:30, 5:45.
Yeah.
So we get there and we don't actually get to do a full sound check. That's why we do it on
No.
Saturday.
Sure.
Okay. So all we do is check our packs, make sure it's working while everything's going on around us and stuff like that. So we look and we check it out and everything seems to be seemingly normal.
Oh,
okay?
so normal.
I'm gonna punch you.
When he got hit, do you think that he's gonna blame this on the car accident, or do you
Probably.
think? Okay.
I blame my what?
So so then, hi everyone.
Okay, focus on the story
How
first,
sweet.
and then you go
Okay,
to those. Okay.
So then we get there and everything's the check goes great. We get on stage, or right before we go on stage, I tell Sarah Reeves, who's our special guest.
Yeah.
She killed it. She was amazing.
For what's it called?
Gosh,
And
I
I told
love
her, I said, you know what? Because she said, I thought sound check was at 6:15, and she's like, I'm so sorry I missed it. And I said, you know what? You didn't miss a thing. Don't even worry about it.
Don't want to close my eyes.
Thank you. So I tell her, you didn't miss the thing. You're fine.
Yes.
And so as she's talking to me, I said, look, the only thing you got to worry about, I was like, just pray your pack doesn't go out or some weird buzz doesn't go through your thing or whatever. Like, you're fine. You're going to be fine. So we get on stage.
Oh no.
And the video goes on. And all of a sudden, I hope we have footage of this.
I don't have footage.
Man, I wish we did to play back. Because
Really?
you'll see what I'm talking about if you do.
What happened?
Okay. One, I feel really bad for the video guys because Brett, bless his heart, he had everything set up so perfectly normal and good and great, and he was ready to help us out because a lot goes on. So sometimes they'll have lyrics in the back just to help us cue one word at a time or something like that because we memorize our lyrics, but it is nice to have something pop up a little bit if something else happens and we get distracted or whatever. Okay, and part of being a professional is you should be able to work through it no matter what. So this is one of those moments where just it didn't work. And Brent's stuff did not work in the morning. All I saw was numbers on a screen. And then the other side of it was the countdown was off for the time that we come in on the song. And all of a sudden I hear a grrr in a different key than the song. So I try to pop my ears out and I'm like, what is that? And so I'm like, this is the day. That's how I start the song, right? That you have made. Whatever comes, I won't complain is literally the first line. And then I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, don't complain because you're literally losing everything that you had. I'm trying to turn it up, but when I turn it up, the click and everything's in my ear and it's like clonk, clonk, clonk. And I'm like, what is happening? And I look up because I'm kind of getting distracted. I'm like, what's the next word? No words. So I'm like, come on, electric guitar player. You got it.
Is that what you
said? Andrew and Mike.
Is that what you said?
No, I just looked back and I'm like, just play. And so they did. They just played. And then I was like, okay, and then I couldn't figure out the key. And the worst thing is to come in on a song if you're in the wrong key. Okay.
Oof.
And for me, pitch is a very important thing to me. Like pitch has always been this big deal. And for those of you who don't know what pitch is.
And if you're off, then
you're basically
pitches
it is.
cray.
It's huge. Okay. So like when you're singing a song, you need to be singing the right melody, the right
we'll
sound.
give you an example of not doing it right. Ready? All right. What song are we singing?
So if it was a song I was singing,
like,
the actual thing is like, this is
There's
the
a day
that you have made.
I will rejoice and then I don't know the song.
So you hear that how it's like changing,
Yes.
okay? And so because of that, it was a big deal. So
Huge, guys.
I don't come in. I kind of put the microphone down. Someone thinks that I'm not singing into the mic and that's why we're not getting any sound back. And I'm like, no, I can't come in. I'm trying to keep the melody a little bit, but I'm like, I can't come in, guys. It's just not gonna sound good. So instead of just like butchering the song,
should have went for it.
I ended up doing it. A second half, I was like, you know what? So I pull my ears out. I hear the house. I hear the sound in the house, and I'm like, okay, I think I've got my key. If I can just get that, I think I've got it. So I pull my ears out. Now I'm off the click because everything is we have clicks in our ears, and so the timing is very different because if you're hearing the bounce back, you're 2 seconds behind the song, which means you missed the bridge, you missed the chorus, you miss all that stuff. So all that's happening in my head. And that's so gives some people a break when they're like performing at New Year's and when they're performing at Christmas stuff and blah blah blah. And you see all these things
national
like,
anthem.
oh my gosh, or the national anthem. Well, no, they're not on a click for that. Well, I don't know. It's still hard. Maybe some of them are. And so, or the Super Bowl, like give them a break because it is a lot. Yeah. It's a lot to take in. And then not to mention the frequencies that are going on all around you with the machinery that you're using and all of the equipment that we have. You know, everything has like a frequency to it. And so there's lots of energy going on everywhere. And me, I have a high level of that anyway in my body naturally. And the guys joke about it because I'm the only one who has issues with my pack or with my mic sometimes. And they're like, we cannot explain it. Sometimes the weirdest things happen only to Tamara's stuff. And they did a check on me a while back. It was like maybe like 4 years ago.
It was like a child wellness check. It was great.
It was a child wellness check.
Got shots.
On my electromagnetic waves in my body.
Yes. Yeah.
And so they had done that to the TV guys, to Dave and stuff over there. And they noticed that he has a very high level because he sits behind screens. He's constantly around these waves,
Wait,
right?
this is real?
Yeah, this is real.
This is real.
So,
I was making stuff up.
no, so they did this check on me. And I had an enormously high thing. So like at grocery stores, my hand shocks everything I touch.
Oh, I hate that. Mine does that too.
And it's not just like one time.
Yeah.
It's like every time I touch the thing. And so it's crazy how electric, I guess, my body is. I break every watch that I wear. Like
when
those
I
kind of
walk in
things.
here every morning and put this, I have to turn on the dump thing. I have to ground myself and touch the metal.
Always.
Because
and sometimes even when you've grounded yourself, sometimes still, and you haven't rubbed your feet against the floor, you haven't done this, people are like, oh, it's just because this. So I basically have a high chance of getting struck by lightning. Is
You know
what
what?
I'm
Me
trying to
too,
tell you.
then.
So yeah, but it's okay. We just
I've
have to live.
almost got
Never
struck by
hanging
lightning.
out with you guys
So
ever again.
you should walk right in the middle of us, and maybe it'll miss both of us and hit him. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm over there, and the pack was just kind of messed up. So I went with it. There was some technical difficulties for the first
Did it
and
sound
chorus.
okay? Did you ever listen back?
I didn't listen back. I don't know. I haven't. Should I? I mean,
yeah, we got the audio right here.
No, you do not.
No, we don't, because we're not cruel friends. Like
you
that.
don't.
No, we don't.
So it was.
It was good.
Yeah,
fun?
It was fun. We had a blast. The message in itself was great. Skip did a wonderful job.
He did.
I loved being there. I got tons of great feedback on our little 10-minute segment.
Because when she put the mic down, I was like,
so much fun.
That was fun. I had a blast with you guys.
So much feedback.
Yep.
No, I'm serious.
No, it was a lot of fun. People loved it.
You're lying to me, Steve-O.
We were great.
You're being sarcastic.
No,
so much feedback.
your break that we had was the best one.
It was. We had
Everybody
Steven
said.
up there. He was great.
He was
we
fun.
had Pastor Nate.
I have to
but
make
you were the best.
I have to make a public apology to my mom, though.
Yeah, why?
Remember when I was mocking my mom for being late?
She was in the front row.
She was on Mama Time.
Yeah.
Turns out she just wasn't sitting in her seat, but she was already there with her friend, and she goes, I am sitting there looking at you, throw me under the bus.
Oh my God.
And I'm standing there, and you're like, oh, she's on Mama Time. She's like, I got there early to be with you, and blah, blah, blah. She's like, and then she's like, and I'm sitting there like, hello, I'm right here.
Oh my God.
And then when I try to like reenact her, she's like, do I really sound like that? Is that really what I sound like?
You're just like digging a deeper hole right now by using that voice.
Mama, I'm sorry. You were there the whole time. I apologize.
Oh, you're such a grumpy pants.
Yeah. It's true.
Hey, cool. This person said that their sister works with my sister-in-law in Las Cruces. Oh my gosh, I have the coolest story ever.
Yeah?
Can I tell you it?
Story time.
I mean, you're going to anyways.
Story time.
Okay, huge shout out to Carly Salmon, Mrs. Salmon, who is over at Centennial High School. They are the best in Las Cruces, okay? So shout out to all
High School
y'all.
football rules.
Yeah.
Love you guys. So here's the thing. My sister-in-law, I'm not kidding. You know the guy who did the whole, like, watch me whip, watch me nay. No. Okay, so he has part 2. This dude was coming to this big thing they were having, all these high schools around and all this stuff, and he was coming to perform. So Carly had told her high school students, I'm going to learn this second part because for prom, we are doing this dance. Now, a secret that Carly maybe has not told the world, but I'm about to tell the world right now,
Talk to me.
is that she wants to be a background dancer for whoever, okay?
For
Whoever,
real?
I won't even say the name, but let's just say Britney Spears' background dancers are really great, okay? Their backup dancers, really great. But, so Carly is legit, and for Mother's Day, she's the one who had the dance solo in the middle of all the moms when we did this choreographed thing, and she killed it. She did so good.
No
Best
way!
music. She had to like tone down her dancing so that like we could match her like a little bit, and she still blew us out of the water, which was beautiful. She's incredible. Okay, so she's a great dancer, right? She learns this dance, and for prom, she tells the kids, I'm going to do this dance for prom, so we got to learn it. So she learns this dance. She's killer at it. All of a sudden, she gets to the thing, and she finds out that that guy's there. What's his name? I got to look him up. Not Selena. Silas or I don't know what it is. I got to look it up. And so she goes, and the dude, she meets him, and she's like, yeah, I learned your dance because I'm going to go to prom, and we're going to do it, and whatever. During the main event, he straight up calls, is Mrs. Salmon here? Do we have Mrs. Salmon?
way.
Calls her up on stage.
No
okay,
way.
This is real.
Did she get to whip and
She
Nene?
straight up got on that stage.
No way.
And I am not exaggerating
You
because
don't
she's
have
my
to
sister.
say that every 7 words. We believe you.
We don't blew everyone out of the water. She killed it.
That's
she was
cool.
dancing, and she got to be highlighted on this stage. Highlighted. On this stage. She was lit. She was on fire. She was fire.
That's so cool. Yeah.
It was amazing. She did so good, and she was dancing. I have the video, but I mean, like, should I?
It's radio. Nobody will see it.
Sick, man, sick.
I totally didn't even.
I mean, I have the video right here on my phone if we all want to watch it.
This. Oh my gosh, check this out, guys.
Watch, look.
Check this out.
Oh my gosh, look. Are you saying it?
What I love so much is that you said that's so nice to me.
Is this real life?
It is, unfortunately. Every Tuesday.
It's radio.
Every Tuesday.
That's so
So no one can see it.
Yeah, no.
That's good.
No, but I mean, if they
Someone
could, I
says-
bet it'd be cool.
Someone says that Steve-O sounds hammered. I'm going to tell them he might be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dot.
He says he's not on any pain pills, but I think he is.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
good.
dude, I'm so sorry. We've been there too. The same thing kind of happened when I had the Jeters come play with me at Mosaic. So rough.
Yeah.
Wow. It's great.
That was Clopey.
If you could be a
Busy
little
back
more,
there, Steve-O?
You could be a little.
Johnny from Ventana Ranch.
Woo woo!
Hey.
You could be a little more smooth with the live line.
Come on, smooth
that's
operator.
so true. So this person, I'm
Come
sorry.
on,
I'm trying to be
Sade.
Okay, so this person says, oh my goodness, she talks like an auctioneer.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
It says she slammed like 4 Red Bulls. And then they said, joking, love her. I love you too. But seriously, though, I do talk really fast.
You do.
When I go talk to students and stuff at schools and whatever, or like
slow it down.
I try to slow it down for like women's events. You know what I mean? Like I talk a little bit. The topics are different. My energy is a little bit different. Whatever. But when I talk to high schoolers and middle schoolers, like this is how fast I talk. And I tell them, I say, first rule. If you,
yeah, damn, woo!
Can you? No, you don't want to.
Never.
There it is. There.
I got you, girl.
Oh man,
He's driving me crazy too.
Stuff.
He's just back there at the peanut gallery, just making noise.
Yeah, I wish he did have like some snacks, if anything. That would be nice. Okay, so I talk this fast when I talk to the high school students and middle schooler kids. But I have to be careful. Someone says that they watch me on YouTube. Thank you guys. What's on YouTube? We have some music videos on YouTube. That's pretty cool. We have you guys on YouTube right now. We're literally on YouTube.
Yeah, Star 88.
Yeah, Star 88. And then the question we have, what happened in the morning show? All I hear is Quality Tam talking a million miles a minute. Okay.
Sorry, I texted that one.
Yeah. So messed up. Whatever. I'm not even reading that one.
Okay. That wasn't me, by the way. It looks like me, but it wasn't me.
What?
Somebody sent a meme in that said, so boring, it looks like me.
Yeah, it does. Who is it?
I don't know.
Ow, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Every time I move, something pops.
Well, you know what's crazy is that if they
Doesn't
say that
work.
it's so boring, I think that's kind of funny because we actually did a live check at the stadium.
Did you?
When I talked about the stories that I tell. And I said, for those of you who agree with Steve-O and Dex that I take too long,
the stadium
please
erupted.
be
It did
quiet.
erupt.
And those
All
of you
those-
who
all those
disagree
grandmothers.
and want me to keep on speaking my stories, please yell. What happened in the stadium? Can you please repeat what you just
screaming, chanting,
Erupted.
Tam.
said?
But I think people just wanted to make noise.
Really?
I don't know.
No, it was good.
Someone put, and God said, let there be light. And it was lit. That's funny.
I mean.
Did you snort?
No, never.
Maybe he's been having something there.
What
What did you guys think
Here's
about
the live
Easter?
line number, 505-585-LIVE. Tam is in control of the live line, so go ahead and send some sweet text messages to her. What?
Send me some lovin', guys.
What were you saying?
Did you enjoy Sunday? Where did you guys go
Yeah.
afterwards?
Sunday was great. Just went home.
Yeah?
I got home just in time to prepare the ham
meal?
and stuff. Yeah, we had
the
we had a
Petersons
lunch.
and the Jeters.
I
And we just
slept
hung
when
out.
I got home because I got home around 3-ish. Because we have sunrise and then we have 2 services at Maine, which went really well. Sound was great. Everything went really well there. So, and you know what? People love coming to, some people were there like for 3 services.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you guys are, it's the same service, right?
Yeah.
But they're down. They
So
wanna-
do you
they
drink,
wanna go.
is that how much water you drink a day?
It's about a gallon. Yeah.
You drink a gallon a day?
Mhm.
That's a lot of water.
And if you notice what I do, so I finish my coffee, so I keep my sippy cup here. See it? Wait, let me show the people. On there.
Okay.
There's my cup. It's a grande. And so I drink my coffee, and then what I do is I keep my sippy top, and I pour water into it, and I drink that. And then, because I drink more through a straw or through like a sippy cup.
Yeah. That's good.
Not a sippy cup, but like, you know what I mean? What do you call those lids? What do you call it?
A sippy cup.
The sippy lids?
I'd guess, yeah.
A little sippy lid?
Yeah.
So
Sippy cup.
that's how I get through it.
I'm good.
So tell me what stories you have for today.
I never prepare anything on Tuesdays. 'cause
Well,
of
they're
you.
all in front of. I have stuff, but it's all in front of you. So actually,
I don't have anything, Tam.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be all you.
there's nothing. Because you always have stories. So I feel like you got to bring the topics. It's
I did.
It's your hour.
I mean, I'm bringing them.
It's Quality Tam Tuesday. You bring it.
Tam has cute dimples. Do I
Okay.
have dimples?
Okay.
Yeah, do you?
Do I?
Wow.
Hi.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they're there.
Is it just one on my left side? I think I may have just one. I don't know if I have 2. There's the left side. Yeah, I see it in the thing. Let me see.
Just gonna go ahead.
Hi. See, I have to say the hi so that I can see the smile. It's a genuine smile. That's one thing that you've got to master, Steven. Is a genuine smile.
Britt loves
There
your.
it is.
Britt loves your stories, by the way.
There it is. Who's Britt?
What?
Britt Romney.
Who?
Britt and Seth McVeigh.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, it's Britt.
Oh
There she is.
wow! Have you guys been watching? I watched a little bit of American Idol last night.
Did you?
On
I didn't
accident.
watch it.
I was practicing my guitar, and I was watching Big Bang Theory because I love that show so much. I think Sheldon is like my favorite ever, and so he's just like the best. He makes me laugh so hard. I don't know why. I gut laugh when I hear Sheldon talk and like his jokes. And so I was watching it. So in between commercials, during the commercials, I muted the TV because we went to my mom's last night and stuff and made some dinner at her house. So I muted the TV and I practiced my guitar every break. And it was good because I'm practicing going from different chords, going back and forth.
I like that.
And I got some practice time in. I got some serious gut laughing in. Have you guys seen that show? Tell me you've seen it.
I don't watch Big Bang.
Why?
But do you watch Living Biblically?
What?
Living Biblically.
What is that?
It's a new show on CBS. Executive produced by Johnny Galecki of Big Bang Theory. Sheldon's best friend. What's the guy's name? What's his name on the show?
I don't know.
The other nerd. It's like Sheldon and then.
From Big Bang?
Yeah, bro.
I don't watch the show.
He was also on Roseanne.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
Who?
Johnny Galecki.
Huh? No, I haven't.
We had Jay Ferguson on the show yesterday. He's a lead in Living Biblically.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Amazing.
He's a great guy.
It's beautiful.
Really
Someone
good.
wants to know how Tam became Quality Tam.
Self-inflicted.
No, this is what it is. It's because
Self-imposed.
my love language in life, and we've talked about this before,
Is radio?
is quality
Quality
time.
time.
So we were in the car, and I think Ryan Wiley had like mentioned something too. He asked me what my love language was or something like that. It somehow came around. We were on like a writing trip or something, and we were trying to find. I was trying to get an Instagram name, and all of them were taken. Tamra and Tam, like everything you tried. Tam, anything. We tried to combine my last name with my first name. It was ridiculous. Like everything was taken. So finally, they asked me what my love language was. And then I said quality time. And then someone said, or quality Tam. And we were like, oh! So we typed it in and it was the only one available. So I
Wow.
kept it. And now it's kind of just
How did you get on the
stayed.
radio, though?
I'm an idiot.
I
and was
may
like-
have come in and was talking to Teo and Steve-O, Teo when he was here. And so we used to have Tam Teo. That
Okay.
was fun. When Steve-O and I would help, Steve-O asked me to come in and help him do the show one morning or something like that. And then I started coming a little bit more and then I kind of kept on coming.
Yeah.
And they kept me.
Just never stopped, man.
Now I'm
That's
still
cool.
here.
I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah.
Just never quit.
Mm-hmm.
Just wouldn't
Just
give
never
up.
quit, like a bad habit.
Yeah.
So, and now I get to be called Quality Tam.
Good.
Or QT, some people call me.
Nobody calls you cutie.
True. Even Peter Castro, I have said his first and last name. He says QT. Then I have a friend who calls me QT.
Okay.
Equals, I mean, come on.
Yeah. You can't do that in 2018.
No?
Harassment.
Oh, you might be right. Why are you looking at me
Hey,
like that?
cutie. Oh, HR. No. It's
Hey!
it's for quality Tam.
Okay,
It's
well,
QT.
what was really funny, I won't give you the name of the person, but I went to Sagebrush on the night on Saturday night, and some people are like, "Why are you here? Like you have to wake up so early."
Why are you here? Why?
Why are you here? You have to wake up so early. And they all knew about sunrise. And so they were having service. So we went. I posted on Instagram for my story thing. But it was fun because it was just kind of a random, like, change of plans. Here's what
Nice.
we're doing. So we went.
I dug it.
And I saw so many people from Calvary there, like on
Yeah,
staff.
Sagebrush does such a great job.
Yeah, it was great. It was cool to see people. I was like, that's
I always
pretty
like
awesome.
seeing everybody like just shouting out each other and hanging out and like
Yeah, I love that.
supporting each other.
I think
I think it's
great.
cool,
thing.
especially sunrise service. You know, when
Yes.
Nate had everybody raise their hand if they went to another church, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
like, probably more than half the crowd.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I think that when you do that, that's proof that you're not in competition with a bunch
Yeah,
of people.
it's not a competition. We're
'Cause
all on the same side,
Correct.
man.
It is not a competition.
Team JC, what? Everybody bring it in.
What does that
JC on
mean?
3.
That's right.
What? JC? You don't know what that means?
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's
I thought,
initials.
I
It's
thought
like
someone had,
Quality
like,
Tam is
texted you.
QT. Jesus Christ is JC. Sorry. He's
Hey,
my
someone
Lord and
says-
Savior.
Someone says, can we keep this arrangement forever? Love Tam talking over Steve-O's spot. LOL. Still love you, Steve-O.
I love it too. I've been playing a lot of video games back here. Made a lot of contacts with some good people. I just put my resume in at. Oh wait.
Listen, someone's like harping on me for not listening to the Morning Invasion. I do listen to the Morning Invasion.
All the time.
On Tuesdays, I can't listen to the Morning Invasion.
That's true.
Because I'm in rehearsal from the time I wake up to the time I come on the show.
It's okay.
So there's that.
You ain't got to lie to kick it.
Why is everyone saying shows how much Tam listens to the show if she never heard of the show Living Biblically?
Biblically.
That's hard to say, right?
I've been
See?
Living biblically.
Makes me happy.
Here, I have a question. Should I get an Apple Watch? I feel like those are so popular.
No, don't do it. You're not going to use it.
Mm-mm.
Actually,
you're just going to track your
And
calories.
guys, in all did I spit that
You
out
okay?
of my mouth? Did
Holy
I spit
cow,
that
man! You drooled everywhere.
I just spit all this stuff out of my mouth. Okay, and in all reality though, like when I look at that watch, when you guys look at that little watch and it's so little tiny baby writing, I have the worst vision. I mean, not the worst, because it could always be worse.
Yes.
So I thank God for my vision. I, however, do have some issues with my eyesight, and I should go back to the eye doctor. I've been twice.
Get the surgery.
This is so. I don't want. Man, I could start with glasses. How about that?
Why glasses?
Why surgery? Like LASIK?
Yeah, I've had it done.
Oh,
But I don't know why
freaks
people.
me out.
I get why people freak out because it's your eyeballs. I'm not joking around. It's the easiest thing. It's the easiest surgery out there.
Pass.
It takes about 7 seconds an eye, and there's no pain involved.
Pass. Hard pass.
And I have 20/15 vision. I have eagle vision.
Wow.
Let me tell you, I was on jury duty once ever in my lifetime.
Yeah?
Once. The case that I was sitting in on was a girl who was suing a vision correction specialist because she went blind.
Okay, well, that's
And then I
really
was like,
rare.
Well, thank you for scaring me into that one.
That's pretty rare that happens.
Oh, I know.
Here's the thing.
I'm just saying, bro.
It was one of the greatest things I've ever done.
Sure.
Here's my question.
Just put a laser in my eye.
If I get that done, the time of recovery is what?
17
Nothing.
years.
Dude, your vision is great. I mean, you have to...
If it works, right?
No,
if
it's going to work.
it
Seriously, they make you wear these little like sunglasses when you leave because they don't
look
want
like
any...
the
And my eyes
Terminator
are
for a
already
month.
very sensitive
And
to
they
light.
just don't want you to rub your eyes for like, I think it's a week.
Can you
just gotta
wear
make sure you don't rub your eyes.
Can you wear sunglasses on
What if
stage
you rub
for
your
worship?
eyes in your sleep?
Well, I'm sure they can correct it if you mess it up, but it might not even mess it up.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling lightheaded.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's the easiest thing ever.
Here's my question. Someone says, I want to know Tam's Disney Pixar bracket.
Oh,
Can you clarify what
snap.
that means to me? What does that mean?
All right, let me pull it up.
What is it?
I just Googled Tam.
Sometimes that's what you do.
Okay. You know, like the March Madness bracket?
Yep.
So here's this bracket.
Okay.
And so this is Disney films on the left, Pixar on the right. So they got The Lion King taking on Tarzan.
Who do you got? Oh my gosh, if you have to think about
who would
that.
win from Lion King taking on Tarzan?
Yeah.
Lion King.
Okay. They got Princess and the Frog and Lilo and Stitch.
I never saw Lilo and Stitch.
What?
I
gotta go.
I never watched it either.
Oh, you didn't?
Wait, are you kidding me
I've never
right
seen
now?
the Princess and the Frog either.
I heard about Princess and the Frog.
Oh
All right, how about
I think it's a cool
How about
idea.
Tangled and Big Hero 6?
Big Hero 6.
Good girl.
Ooh, this is the one I want to know. Frozen or Moana?
Oh, girl, you better get this right.
I know that Frozen's overplayed.
Follow your heart.
And I know that my
Follow
dad kind
your
of looks
heart.
like the guy on Moana with his big hair, but
Oh.
I don't like the attitude
Okay.
given in Moana. So I have to say Frozen.
Yes.
You are the worst
That's
of
what I picked.
humanity.
Oh, what do you
All right,
think?
how about Aladdin and Hercules?
A whole new way.
Yeah, that's right.
Aladdin,
I'm like,
yep.
dude, you better get this right.
All right, Little
Don't close
Mermaid
your
or
eyes.
Pocahontas?
Who? Little Mermaid or Polka?
Yep. You got to think about that?
Polka's better because she's tougher.
You're done.
Snap.
Whatever. She's stronger. I
She
like her.
just picked your winner to lose in the first round.
Yeah. All right, Incredibles or Wall-E?
Oh no, that's hard. Because he's like Wally.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
And
Steve
Wally
loves that movie.
Wally really gives that idea of like what's going to happen in our future.
Oh my gosh.
So
Answer the question.
what was the other one?
Incredibles.
Oh, little Flash is so cute. Is it Dash or Flash?
Dash.
Okay.
Couldn't even get the name right. Tells me what you should
Okay,
pick.
it's cute, but I
with
like
your
Wally better.
Okay.
Yeah! That was my
Whatever.
pick, and I got roasted.
Cars or Monsters,
roasted.
Inc.?
Oh my gosh, little Boo is so cute.
Yep.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Inside Out.
Okay, time out.
Yes.
Boo on Monsters Inc. kind of looks like me as a kid.
Okay.
You've seen a picture of me as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one?
Finding Nemo or Inside Out?
Oh, no, that's hard because I'm so in psychology. The emotions and little sadness and laughter and joy. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the cerebral cortex.
I'm done with you.
I don't know. They really did. If you
Yeah, but Nemo.
I know, you're right. I love
But
Dory.
Nemo!
And little
You're thinking
Nemo.
about it too much, Tam. Yeah. Nemo?
Nemo.
Okay, Ratatouille or Bug's Life? Don't think about it. You're thinking about it. Don't think about it. These are no-brainers.
A Bug's Life because I love the
God. Yep.
humor. It's so
Toy
funny.
Story 3 or The Good Dinosaur?
Toy Story 3 for sure.
Okay. Cars, is that 2 against Coco?
I never saw Coco.
Yeah, we didn't either. I guess that was Toy Story 3. Toy Story 2 taking on Toy Story.
So between each other?
Yeah. 1 or 2.
Oh, I liked 1 better, and I liked 3 better than 1.
Okay. And last one, Up and Brave.
Oh no, Up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Out of all these movies, which one would you pick as the winner?
Of all of them.
What's your favorite
What is
movie?
the greatest
Disney or Pixar?
Pixar film ever?
What's your favorite?
It's gotta be.
If you pick Wall-E, I'm going to freak out.
I say.
You say Aladdin?
Lion King.
Lion King? I didn't like Lion King.
Dude, so many people just don't understand good movies, Tam.
But guys,
I'm glad you're one of the few.
I prefer Pixar movies over Disney.
But you picked The Lion King over Aladdin.
I know, because of the essence of the movie
The Little
within
Mermaid,
itself.
dude. No, get out of here with your Little Mermaid.
Really?
You didn't like the Little
You
Mermaid?
just love that she combs her hair with a fork.
I was in love with Ariel. I was in love with Ariel.
But I love Finding Nemo. I like Finding Nemo a lot.
Yeah, it was okay.
Gosh, because they're so cute. And Finding Dory was hysterical.
It was, and it wasn't even on the
hard.
list.
How is that not on the
I
list? Because that's my
know.
favorite one.
So we thought about like some other old classics, and you're pretty young, so I don't know if you watched any of these.
She's not. Stop patronizing her.
Robin
21
Hood.
years
Did you ever
old.
watch Robin Hood?
Love Robin
Okay.
Hood. Yeah.
All right.
Peter Pan, bro.
Peter Pan, dude.
Peter Pan, dude.
Rufio.
Peter Pan was one of the greatest.
It was great.
Cinderella?
Dude.
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's Cinderella,
It
isn't
is
it?
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
You were right.
Cinderella.
You're right.
Snow White?
Donna, do the dishes, mop the floor.
Sword in the Stone?
Never saw that one. Okay, you know what I really loved though?
What?
As a kid, and I cried every
Hearing
time.
yourself say words.
Can you shut his mic off? Thank you for that.
Got it.
That hyena laugh is gone. Okay.
Remember the Lion King?
So that's how I know he sounds just like a hyena, because that's my favorite show. So I really, really love Fievel.
Oh, Fievel Goes West?
Not
I love that movie.
Thank you.
That was one of my favorites.
It made me cry.
Yeah, Fievel Goes West was, and The Secret of Nim. Did you ever watch that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
But I heard
Not his name.
Tex's face just looked at me like I said I had not
Secrets?
seen it. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" You looked so disappointed.
I think you have seen this.
Ooh, what is that?
You've never seen this
face?
before?
Why is Emperor's New Groove not on there?
Thank you.
That's like 100% my favorite one.
There you go.
Check
like,
out how creepy this
hello,
movie was.
Kronk.
Look at this.
Okay, remember how it's radio and okay.
Here we go. Ready?
In the quiet of the night, we escaped.
Watch this, Tam.
Taking a nap.
Oh.
It's about rats.
Ew.
The mice were blown away.
Ew.
And it scared me as a child.
Oh, scary.
Sucked down dark air shafts to their deaths.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Yeah, you got to
For a
watch this. It's
kid.
from 1982.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. How about The Land Before Time? That was another good one.
Who's Yvonne wanting to send me? She wants to send me treats.
Oh, nice.
Can I just say yes?
Yeah.
They don't have poison in
She
them,
makes
right?
great treats.
Yes, please. You know, Dex, that's a little freaky.
It was
That's
a good
scary.
movie. It was a good
Do you
movie.
want to know else what is kind of scary, like as a kid? When you're watching Wizard of
Holiday
Oz
Tam Tuesdays.
and how you're trying to like not be afraid of the monkeys and you're trying not to be afraid of the Wicked Witch of the West and maybe some of the we represent the lollipop kids.
You got a problem with little people?
No, I don't actually. I don't.
Are you saying the little people scare you?
No, I am not.
I think you were saying that.
If I could
You
cut
said
your mic,
even
some
that we
of
represent.
some of those scenes
Uh-huh.
are terrifying
Why?
because they
'Cause
look afraid.
They don't look normal?
No.
What are you trying to say?
That is not what I'm saying.
Then why would those little people scare you? Just explain yourself. Because there's little people that listen to our show and they're probably like, oh my gosh.
Dude,
I'm
Brody
saying
Parker, he's 5 years old.
There's
he
a
loves
lot.
you.
There's some things that look they look afraid. I'm saying like they exude like because on the parts where they're afraid
They
of the witch exude.
Okay.
Wow.
You are flustering me. I'm done with this conversation.
You know what other movie kind of scared me as a child is Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh, creepy.
Right? Because it's such a mind trip.
Yeah, it shows you what life looks like on drugs.
What is happening?
Yeah, it's true.
Guys, Inside and Out, someone said that you guys trashed it earlier. I just want
I didn't
you guys
like
to
Inside and
know
Out.
that from a
Inside and Out.
Okay, so
Yeah, I didn't like it.
So it's Inside Out, but here's what's so cool about that movie is that, and I told you this when that movie came out, I came on this show and I told you that I saw it and it was one of the coolest movies because it talks about a girl going through trauma, and you could actually have this cartoon played for your Psych 101 class if you have an abnormal psych class. You could play this song because they let you watch movies like.
But what was it up against? It was up against another
Nemo
really good
or
movie.
something. Crazy. But it literally talks about there's 5 different emotions, and they show you the cerebral cortex and how the brain works and how it's split, and they give you a really good visual with colors.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I
Bing
didn't
Bong.
either. I took
Are you
the
kidding
kids.
me? I cry every time I see that movie.
The kids and I watched it at the theaters,
My
and we
back's
all
killing
hated
me. I'm
it.
just gonna...
You did?
Yeah, we didn't like it.
They have no soul, though, so it's cool.
Maybe not.
I loved that movie. I cry every time Bing Bong comes around. That's a great movie. What was it up against?
Someone would like to have this question. Oh, it was up against
I don't know. I deleted it.
Did you really?
Yeah, we were done talking about it, dude.
Yeah. So I want to answer this person's question
I
really
got it
quick.
right
Oh,
Sorry. Inside Out was up against Nemo.
see,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
fair.
No, Finding Nemo wins.
Not
Shut
fair.
up, you psychologists.
Go ahead, Tam.
So this one says, Tam, you better not go to Disneyland and play princess with Ryan. We're already losing our favorite lead singer. We can't lose our favorite female singer too.
That's true.
I want to address this because this is okay.
No, good. Answer the phone.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have actual footage of Dex's review of The Little Mermaid from back in the day.
you do?
I'm going to put it on now. Yeah, here we go.
Good. So I'm going to see it coming through here.
Hey guys, yeah, the man Ariel was just so beautiful. She was so beautiful. The effects were great.
Doesn't
The
sound
story
like
was
me at
great,
all.
but man, Ariel was just so beautiful, guys. Oh my god! Wow.
Yep.
That was okay. Bye.
That's true.
Terrible review. Sorry, I answered the phone and cut you off, Tam. Go ahead. I apologize.
Okay.
That was a terrible
Someone
call.
is hating on me right now because they are so mad that I picked Lion King.
Why would they be mad? Lion King's one of the greatest Disney
They want to
movies of all
fight to the
time.
death on Zootopia here.
Oh, gross.
They said that it tackled racism and discrimination
Yeah,
and
we get
sexism
that.
perfectly, blah, 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 blah.
What was it up against?
And in Lion King, all they got from Lion King was, oh, my dad died, and I didn't kill him, but I think I did. Now I come back to take my pride with my malnourished bug food body.
Yeah, cool. It was a great movie.
Okay, well, we know what you think about that. The question that there was the person who said, hey, if you leave, blah, 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 blah. So I have received about 7 messages now.
Okay.
And so let's just address it since I'm on this is the number 7.
Talk to
okay.
me.
So
I'm glad that this hour is dedicated to you just getting all of your junk out there.
I want to make sure people know this is. Am I not allowed to say this?
No,
what do you
you
mean
go,
is my
bro.
junk out there?
Just saying the hour started with like, there's some behind the scenes turmoil, and now I just want to address to all my fans
It's
who
your
think
life.
I'm
It's
leaving.
your quality life.
Yeah.
I really don't have to talk about it.
I want you to. Don't
No,
listen to Steve.
Look, I'm already down a cup. I can just pour another one and drink some more pH balanced
Hurry
water.
up, Tam. You got like a minute.
Don't we know you're not going anywhere though?
Address.
Don't
Yeah,
we know
let's-
you'll never
I-
leave
I
New
won't-
Mexico? Come on.
Okay.
Address it, Tam.
Come on, bro. Where are you going to work?
Address it, Tam.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 35 seconds. Oh, 25 seconds. I mean, sorry, I went the wrong way.
Go ahead. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
Oh, what shocker!
And don't shocker me.
Tam, we're running out of time.
I'm not leaving. Please tell your friends. No, it's Ryan. It's not me. But I will go where the Lord takes me whenever He takes me there. And for now, I'm here.
Are we talking about heaven now?
What about Oliver and Company? Someone just mentioned that.
That was all right.
Someone said Little Memo scared the daylights out of me as a kid.
Little what?
I think they meant Little Nemo. Okay. Thanks,
I
guys.
will never relinquish control
Someone
ever
says
again.
that
I
Steve.
promise.
What? How is this a bad thing? Have you guys seriously hated me being on the control mic?
No,
Come on.
someone
No,
said-
I think
what about
you've
me?
done a great job.
What about me? Yo?
Whatever.
What did
Someone
say?
said that Steve-O needs a Kiva juice to smack himself out of reality. I mean, into reality.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that means.
You need something to perk you up, buddy.
It's not about being perked up. I need some perka.
What?
My back is killing me.
Thank you guys for having me on the show. I
Yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
all of
Glad you
you.
came in, Tam.
Good having
Love
you.
you very much.
Love you too.
Thankful for you.
Love you too.
Okay.
All right.
She's not
We're
going to
done.
stop, dude, until you turn her mic off. Just please.
Take us out, Tim.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Man.
Love you guys so much.
Love you too.
Miss you already.
Oh, man, not me. Huh?
Guys, if you missed any of the show this morning, it'll be up. We're going to upload it to YouTube and Facebook Live. Star 88 FM. Go subscribe to our channels. Go like our Facebook page. Download the Star 88 app, and you can listen to us right there on your smartphone and get us on demand.
At Quality Tam, make sure you say hey.
At Quality Tam on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kids, have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
That's all we got. There ain't no more. That's right. Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
It's a spiritual sunburst. And yet, there are things about physical sunlight that God is like. God, like we said, isn't the sun, but he's like, in many ways, the sun that we actually have in terms of physical light. When Jesus said, I am the light of the world, the easy
We got. There ain't no more. That's right. Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to